already campaign title up there. Can't be doing that. All right.
I'm cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're good either
Well
way.
done.
I
Well
got.
done.
Yeah. Hey, you're not dying in this one. So,
Right?
Yes.
yet. Give it
There's
time.
gonna always
Hey, Calvin is going to show up in one of these games somehow, all right?
All right.
What about Binks?
Yeah, Binks could come back too.
Funny.
All right. So, last time we got together, you guys were kind of split up and decided to do your own thing. Not Tav, Nat and Zoc and Vid went to the guards to have a quick match. Zoc watched and cheered you guys on, and meanwhile, Tav and Barry went to go furniture shopping, and I think someone else was doing something. I don't remember. I didn't take notes. Oh, Luno and Dante were doing their other thing. And so eventually, after everyone doing your own stuff and getting stuff, you guys meet back at the effing Ford Tower to for everyone to get their furniture, quote unquote, for
proceed with your furniture
yes.
shopping.
Yeah, proceed with furniture shopping. Dropping the order from roughly like 10,000 to like 350 gold.
Yep.
Yep, it was agitated, not really agitated, but yeah.
Really got his hopes up though.
Yeah, you really did. So after that, you guys went back to the house, cleaned up quite a bit more. So pretty much the whole house is clean at this point. There might be a few dust bunnies that haven't been cleaned up, and a few things that in a couple people's rooms that aren't fully clean. But for the most part, the house is generally clean. Meanwhile, Luno and Dante sneak out to become thralls, and all of that happened while you guys were in the house. And they did their thing, and you guys came back and laid out a plan to trap Garrett. After which you ate dinner and had a nice wine and steak, courtesy of Tav. And at around, believe it was like around 11:30, you guys finally set out to find Garrett, making sure to get to Godo first, since he's going to be helping. And so we are going to pick up right there in the center of town where you guys had just brought to Godo, just before you reach Helga's. Wrought irons rot, and that is where we're going to pick up. It is currently 11:30 at night. It is rainy, dreary, windy, lightning, nastiness outside right now. Anyone who could be outside isn't. The streets are very bare, and it is pretty clear that you guys are the only ones out on the street as you look around.
We need the Albert link.
Oh, yeah, you do. Shoot. Thank you.
So I'm assuming no one's going to be outside today.
Tonight.
Tonight, yeah. No one's definitely no
definitely
one's
after dark.
outside.
Oh, my bad. My dark vision, you know.
It's a good day to be doing suspicious things.
Yes.
So are we doing this invisibility thing?
Well, that's up to
one of
everyone
us
else.
is.
Yeah. I believe Zoc was gonna cast. Was he gonna cast invisibility on someone?
I believe
Trying
so.
to remember who.
Pretty sure he said he was going to cast it on Nat.
Okay. All right. Let me
I
actually.
But I'm
don't
not sure
think
what he
anything's
said
gonna
he was
work.
going to do.
Yeah. Let me get his sheet up real quick, just in case I do have to actually play him real quick. He is coming. He's just running a bit behind.
Cool.
All right, I got him up. All right, so you are in the center of town, and as you stand there, Zoc just kind of looks over at a lot of you. Well, are we gonna do this or not?
Yeah, Tav is getting ready to do his magic creation thing. And then, so he's gonna walk over to, I think it was Dante.
Yep.
Yeah. and just confirms. All right, so I'm making this pouch with a spike in the bottom, and it's gonna look like it has 800 gold in it, and it's gonna weigh like it has 800 gold in it, but
Nine
it's not really gonna have any.
900?
And Dante said he was gonna add 100 to the
Oh,
top.
okay.
That's what I'm gonna confirm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna work right now. It's raining like crazy, and like, we don't see people. I mean, we try. Fuck it.
I mean, you have 2 hours from right now. So if in the next 2 hours we can't find them, we're gonna have to come up with another plan. You'll be able to tell when it's no longer working.
Gabe, I would
Yeah.
like to short rest if we have time.
Well, it depends on what the rest of the party does.
Is
I'm
it?
hurt.
Wouldn't taking our meal have been enough time to short rest since we did that?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, especially
I'll-
since I wasn't eating.
Right.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
started that. We started that at
Absolutely.
like 9.
We ate
and
Yep.
had to wait
before.
till like
Yeah.
midnight.
Yeah, Luno, you and Dante can both have a short rest if you'd like, if you need.
We ate before, remember?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but we went with them when they ate.
Yeah,
Right.
because we didn't eat, but we just chilled.
Yeah.
Because we
Yes.
ate before.
Hanging out.
Hence the short rest.
Yeah, that's true.
Want to be a part of our lively conversation and coconut beverages.
Hey.
There we go. All right. So you go over to Dante Tav, and do you start
Yeah.
casting your thing?
Yes.
Okay. How do you do it? Can you describe it for us?
Yeah, since it's gonna be a little pouch, he has his
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
kinda-
Quick question.
Yeah.
You're creating this in the middle of the street?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
I mean, unless someone stops me, it's happening. So he's got his hands.
It's raining.
Nat will like put a hand on Tav's shoulder and like sign because Tav does understand. Are we sure this is the best place to do that? We're kind of out in the open.
I'm going on the rooftop.
That would still be out in the open.
Wait, did I
We
just
could
hear
just go
Vid,
inside.
Yeah, Vid, did I just hear you want to go on a rooftop? Like at this moment?
No, I know. I say I'm gonna head to the roof. I'm gonna go to the rooftop. But I'm just there. I'm just there. It's the party.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm just looking around. Which building will be the best building for like vantage point?
Definitely Helga's. It's definitely the biggest building around.
Is it far from the position that we need to get him?
Well, you don't know. That's the kicker.
I think I will take the Helgas. But wait, quick question. How am I gonna message you guys, or at least like
Do I
signal
message
you
you
guys
guys?
if there are other people like on the rooftops or other gangs? Like you don't know. You don't know if he's coming alone because
Gabe, can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
God damn it. I can't
Yeah.
hear you guys.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
Randomly came back.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fun.
okay.
Okay.
Do you hear what I said? Or
No, I didn't.
because I'm planning to go on the rooftop to up top of Helga's. I need to like give you the signal if he's gonna either come alone or he's gonna bring a bunch of people because we don't know if he's gonna like backstab us or anything like that.
Yeah, what's the signal?
Oh,
Bread.
I like coconuts from the top of the rooftop.
Oh yeah.
Like,
you
can I
throw
even
down a
can I
coconut.
even say meow like so loud?
Can you yell
Uh-huh.
loud?
Like meow, like doing the cat thing.
Yeah.
That would be
You-
perfect.
Yes, you can absolutely do that.
Okay, if he brings a bunch of guys with him, or I see anyone on the rooftops, I would say meow. Or if he's come alone, I see nobody else, I will go caca.
Okay.
All right.
Tav is still gonna ask Natalia, if we're not creating it here, where do we need to go to create it?
Nat's just gonna kind of shrug as she looks around, and there's obviously no one on the street, but she's still concerned someone might see something.
By this point, Tagoto's kind of like Yes, well, we are a bit conspicuous. Looking over everyone, seeing that there's 8 people in the middle of the street and no one else around.
Yep.
Mhm. While raining
Yep.
a
In the middle of
whole.
the night.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can assist with this. And you see him
Yeah.
lift his staff real quick, and he taps it on the ground, just a light tap, and 10 other individuals pop up out of existence around you. Um, those of you who are magically inclined can roll an Arcana check to try to discern what he just did. Essentially, it's I'm not gonna
Do I
say
have
minor
advantage?
illusion. It's like major illusion. No,
Tab
he,
came out and
yeah,
tell what I was thinking.
yeah. It's basically minor illusion, but it's on a bigger scale. So he's created illusionary people that are like walking and pacing in the street around.
Clearly.
I don't have advantage? Question mark.
Uh, no, you do not.
Okay.
You,
Curious.
yeah,
Sorry.
you are definitely sure that it's magic. You were just not able to discern what this spell is that he cast. But it is definitely, you're definitely able to tell that these people are not real. He didn't just conjure them.
Okay.
I was curious. Nat doesn't exactly have much experience in the way of magic yet, but she's leaning that direction. Is there any way she can do like insight or something like that to try and get a feel for what he just did?
Um,
Like you saying it's like
yeah.
silent image?
Yeah, like everyone just pops up out of existence, like from the ground up is built in a matter of an instant. I would let you roll an insight check if you'd like, Nat. You've at least traveled enough to have this sort of deal, and I'll roll for Zoc here.
Oh, magically inclined, you said, right? Well, that is me.
How does Zoc have a -1 Arcana?
What the fuck?
Is he not intelligent?
It
Oh, his
would-
is charisma. That's right. That's how he did
Yeah,
it.
Oh.
podcasting charisma, so.
Yeah, Zoc actually knows that these are illusion, but he's not going to say anything.
Mhm.
He's just going to look back at Tagoto. Oh, that's a really neat trick.
Oh, you took my words.
Oh.
Where is Bread in all this? Didn't he send Bread somewhere?
He did. I think he
Sure, he
sent
had
bread
enough
to,
scouting around looking,
yeah. Uh,
Keeping eyes on Garrett or who he thinks is Garrett.
he's
trying to find Garrett. Yeah.
trying to find Garrett, yeah.
Oh, I thought he had eyes on him in the rooftop or
Mm-mm.
maybe.
No, he had eyes on like a couple of people that might be Garrett, but no confirmation. If I remember correctly.
Awful.
Yeah, because he was looking at, and then he's like, "What if all of them
He
are
had terrible
Garrett?"
rolls.
Yeah, he had really terrible rolls. The last place he saw was basically around the abandoned building down here.
The Smith shop,
Yep.
I believe.
No. Tiny Tina's. South of Tiny Tina's.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well, now that there's other people walking around, we're less conspicuous.
Less so. Though Nat has concerns about whether or not anybody just saw 10 people spring up out of nowhere. It's kind of a moot point now.
Well, you can always block me with your cloak if you wanted more protection. This won't take long.
That would look even more suspicious. She's
All
just
right.
going to keep her eyes open for anybody that's not an illusory duplicate walking in the street.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little harder now. You can roll perception with disadvantage.
Okay.
Tab's gonna do his creation
Okay. Tab does his creation then.
and warns Dante, "Don't touch the bottom," as he hands it over.
Not great.
Yeah, you're not able to tell who's real and who's not.
Okay.
You're pretty sure
Even with that 18 perception check, insight earlier. Sorry.
with the
That
insight. No. This is so the insight you're able to tell that those people aren't real. The ones that just came up, they weren't conjured. They're not real people.
Okay.
But you're not able to discern, other than the group that you've already seen, which
Right.
people now are still real,
Okay.
and if someone else has entered the fray.
Gotcha. Okay.
But okay, so Tav, you do your thing. Um, Go ahead and describe what that looks like, and we'll get into it.
Okay, so Tab's holding his hands, one on top of the other, in kind of a circular fashion, and you see him really concentrate, and a few little sparks that are coppery come out of his fingertips, as well as a little bit of blue lightning. It's very subtle. It's not that dramatic. And then poof, bag.
Nice. In your hand or Dante's hand?
so she
In
did
my
put like
hand, and then I'm gonna hand it to Dante, warning him about the spike at the bottom.
oh yeah, okay. There we go.
Okay.
And then I will open it and put 100 gold on the top.
I will say, because it glimmers softly and you can faintly hear music when touching it, um, the soft glimmer is definitely like electric blue.
Okay.
But are we able to tell with all this rain?
Probably not the sound,
so
but the glimmer might be an issue.
Dante, as you touch this bag, you do, you specifically, see a faint lightning blue glow. However, you can't hear anything over the thunder that's been rumbling through the sky. And the only reason you see the glow, and the only time you see the glow, is when the lightning is not uh, ravaging the sky or the surrounding area.
Tab, this thing's glowing a little blue.
That happens. It was too bright in the desert for you to see, but the umbrella glowed a little bit too.
Oh shit.
It's fine. He won't notice.
Nat will quote unquote voice. His attention's probably going to be otherwise occupied at first, at least, anyways.
Yeah, and to be clear, the only person that can actually see the glow is Dante, who is holding the bag.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right.
He's
Gonna
Hey,
transfer.
Gabe,
really concerned.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
quick question. I'm not saying in game, but when I get to the top of the hill, guys, am I be able to see? Like I have like dark vision to only for 60 feet. Am I gonna see like everything, like my team and what's his name again? Gabe? No,
Garrett.
Garrett, you'll have to
Garrett's.
get up to the top of the roof to figure out.
Mm.
I'm not going to tell you your move before you do it.
Gonna get struck by lightning, isn't he?
Ah,
I'm not that mean. I'm not that mean.
Hey, don't give him ideas. Do not give him ideas.
Although that is a good idea.
See, oh, you put me in this position again. First I get
I'm
flamed
just
up, and
messing
now
with you.
get strike me striked.
I'm just messing with you. No, I have no intention of striking anyone with lightning. It is not that kind of storm, y'all.
Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping to wear my diamond armor. You're right.
Yeah.
Hero Brian.
All right. So, Dante, you were holding this bag. You put the gold in, and it kind of clinks into the bag and fills the bag up the rest
Hide
of
the
the
blue
way.
anymore?
Well,
Or
the bag. So, the bag was yours, right, Tav? You just created the stuff inside the bag, or is the whole thing
I
created?
created all of it.
Then the bag is glowing. Yes.
God damn it.
I mean, if someone had a bag, that would have been convenient. But
You could have just used
I
my
confirmed
bag.
several times what I was creating, and that's what I've created.
I need to check something.
All right. Well, I
I mean, Nat has a spare stack.
And I'd be like, hey, Tagoto, do you think this is gonna work? This shit's glowing.
I don't see any glowing.
He just facepalm is like, what the fuck is this shit?
Does Tab see glowing? Just
Nope.
wondering.
Tab does not see glowing.
Tab's gonna be like,
So Nat doesn't either.
Nope. The only
Listen.
person
Does
that
anyone
sees
else see the
glowing,
glowing?
the only person that sees glowing is Dante.
I mean, Tab is just gonna strongly suggest that Dante distract Garrett. Don't have him look too closely at it. You know, he knows what 800 gold feels like, or 900 gold feels like. You'll be fine.
Does Zoc see the glowing?
I'm gonna say this one last time, and I'm gonna be.
I'm
I'm
saying,
gonna be.
no, I'm
Only
playing.
Dante can see the
I'm
glow.
playing.
Oh,
I'm
I got
just gonna head out.
you. Okay.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay, so for Zoc, since you just got here, it took us all of 25 minutes to figure out how to
No.
put the gold in the bag and give it to Dante.
Yay.
That checks out.
You're right.
Yay.
So,
You're welcome.
So Tab just created a bag of what looks like 800 gold. Dante filled it the rest of the way with the rest of 100 gold. However, because the bag itself was created, the bag, whoever is holding or touching the bag that has been created, can see a very faint light blue, glowing, phthalo blue, in case you're wondering, glowing bag. And it's very, very light, but you can definitely see it when lightning is not thundering through the skies. But only the person touching the bag can see it. So everyone else does not see any glowing.
I put a description in the chat too. So the bag is dark velvet or dark blue velvet with gold drawstrings.
Okay.
Impressive.
Mm.
Okay, so this is like a smash and grab. The moments Garrett touch the bag, we're gonna go all in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Can I put my gold sack or whatever on over it so that
Yeah,
I don't see
absolutely.
it and feel
Yeah,
some,
there's room for it.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah,
just feel a little bit more confident,
You
know.
could dump out your gold sack, put it in the sack that Tab made, and then put everything else in your sack. You could definitely
Okay,
do
fair
that.
enough.
And if he opens the bag, then he'll see the glowing.
Well, no, Dante.
Fair
The
enough.
issue with that would be the spike.
Oh, right, the spike would be the only thing missing out of that. Sorry, what, Tab?
Dante was gonna put 100 gold on the top, real gold.
Yeah.
So you won't see the glowing when you open it. It's just the
Yeah,
bag.
but if it's a bag of 800 gold, some of that's gonna still be visible.
Yeah.
You're only covering like 1/8 of the total amount of that bag.
It gets smaller at the top.
I'm
Logic.
just using math logic here.
Mm,
But yeah, it does have a spike on the bottom that other bags aren't.
Okay.
Okay.
that's what I was saying. I could just put the bag inside of another bag.
So Zoc, since you're here, yeah, you can absolutely do that. That'll hide the glowing of the bag. I will say it
Yay.
that way. So Zoc,
Okay, let's do that.
since you're here, Zoc, I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll another perception check for your familiar, who is still scouring the city for Garrett, if I remember right.
Yes. All right. Just perception is just +0.
That's fine.
Okay. Very average. 11.
Okay. You're not sure. You're not 100% sure, but you're like 80, which is better than you have been. You're about 80% sure that you just saw. I'm gonna use a mask here. That your familiar just saw Garrett pass that street light down there. Sorry. Yeah, the owlbear link. Yeah, let me repost it. So you
Yeah,
can-
I got it.
You got it. All right. It is just south of where the imp is, on the opposite side of the street from Tiny Tina's, south of there. So Dante, you walk ahead. What is everyone else doing? Starting with
So
Zoc.
Natalia and Tav is invisible, right?
Not yet. I couldn't remember who you were gonna invisible on.
I'm gonna tap on Natalia, but I was thinking about like go back to our home and then do it there so no one would see it.
Ah, okay. So right now you are surrounded by about 20 other uh, people that have been illusionarily created by Tegodo. So
Oh,
you are currently in a quote unquote crowded part of the street right now.
okay. We're doing like the Assassin's Creed
Yeah,
blending in.
yeah,
Pretty much.
Okay.
yeah. Trying to.
Okay, then I'll hand out my hand to Tavalier. I'm sorry, to Natalia.
Okay.
Nat will hold out her shield in your direction.
Just touch my fucking hand. Come here.
She touches your hand with her shield.
I need to touch you, not the shield. And then I reach around the shield and I cast invisibility.
Okay. It's an incredibly weird sensation, Natalia. All of a sudden, you and everything that you are carrying and wearing just disappear in front of your sight. Your normal sense of self is definitely thrown off because you can no longer see yourself.
Which is a big deal for her.
Yes, it's a big deal for her. You can still see everyone else, but you can no longer see your shield. You can still feel it. You still know it's there. You still know where, you've used it enough. You know where it's at,
Oh, yeah.
the edges and everything.
Yeah.
So you know, and you are invisible.
How does it look with the rain falling?
So because the rain is heavily falling right now, you are still somewhat visible, but I would say that instead of being 100% invisible, you're like 89, 90% invisible. You're still pretty darn invisible because it's night out. But if someone's
So,
looking
in other
super
words,
hard,
avoid the street lights.
yeah,
But
if someone's looking super hard, they could probably spot you. If you're moving, but if you're standing in a dark spot, they're not gonna be able to see you.
okay.
If the enemy roll not 20.
Right, basically.
Alright. I'm also gonna cast Armor of Agathis,
Okay.
and my disguise will probably cover the effect of that. So I would look normal. Like I would be a different gnome this time.
Are you sure you don't want to just play a gnome, Zuck?
You don't want to be a little Dante.
We can make that happen.
Nah.
All right, so you are now a gnome. Do you want to describe yourself, or is this just like a generic gnome?
Yeah, just like a generic gnome.
Okay.
Yeah, don't make him
Forest
look like
gnome,
Dante at all.
forest gnome, brown hair, common clothing.
Okay. Very, very common. All right. Anyone else doing anything?
Gabe,
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
quick question. Does the equipment of binoculars exist in this world? I'm just saying.
It's possible, but no one in your party has them. I can tell you that.
I'm gonna ask anyway. Hey guys, do you guys have binoculars?
Oh.
Probably.
What?
Yeah. Even Togoto's
that?
like, what is binocular? It's
Yeah,
do you mean eye scopes?
Spyglass?
No, he says eye scopes.
Okay.
I scope. Wait, so the binoculars exist in this world, but they don't know
They're called eye
About-
scopes.
eye scopes. Wow.
That's yep.
Yeah, anything that helps me see far. I ask.
Well, I don't have anything on me, but I'm sure I have something at my house, though we are. I see your friend is walking through the street already with almost 1,000 gold. Someone may want to follow him.
Oh, Nat's already moving that way. If
Oh.
Dante is already moving, Nat is following.
All right. Dante, you can continue to ever so slowly move your character through the streets as you feel free to. Yeah, just a little bit at a time, and we'll have the rest of the party kind of follow along. I would assume that everyone is not going to be next to Dante.
Which one is the icon for Tagoto?
Tagoto is the downward dagger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tab's gonna make sure he's invisible and stick like unusually close to Tagoto.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put white around Tab. Yeah, Tab and Nat for invisibility. And as a reminder to me, Zoc is. I gotta do this backwards so I can actually see it. Zoc, you're not yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Gnome Zoc.
Gnome Zoc. All right. So we'll start with Vid. Vid, you wanted to get to a rooftop. Did you want to get onto Helga's? It looks like Luna's headed that way as well.
Hey, okay, quick question. Which one's Helga's on the map?
Number 4.
Number 4? Yes, I want to go there.
Okay. Luna, are you trying to get up Helga's as well?
No, I'm actually going to go around and make my way this way. I don't know if it showed that.
Oh, I may have actually moved it. Try it again. Sorry.
So I was going to go this way.
Okay. So from the back, it doesn't show you dragging it. So so like here, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, and then Vid, I'm gonna have you make an agility check. You can make me an acrobatics check to climb up.
Hang on, I'm looking for the app real quick.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. Barry, what are you doing?
I think I'll just like go this way and try to stealth.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. Roll me a stealth check. You'll have advantage on this. In fact, right
I
now.
need to do stealth too.
Yeah. Right now, anyone who wants to stealthify themselves will be able to roll with advantage if they're trying to stay hidden before they start moving into the south side of town.
Unless you're Nat, who normally has disadvantage.
Right. Nat, you're invisible, so you don't have to do that.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah.
On D&D Beyond, they added something else
I
new. I
start
don't know if you
hiding.
noticed this.
What?
I could send you a like if I wanted to roll and just send it to just you, I can send it. If you press and hold, you know how you do advantage.
Yes.
You can click Dungeon Master.
Yep.
You can definitely do that.
Really?
That's new.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can I have advantage for climbing since I'm Tabasco?
Not unless you are specifically given advantage for climbing.
No. Well, specifically, Tabaxi have a climb speed.
Oh, well then you don't have to make any check. You can literally just climb it.
Oh, thank God.
I'm glad for advantage because I rolled a 1.
I did not actually realize that Tabaxi have a climb speed. That's awesome.
Yeah, Tabaxi with their claws actually have a climb speed.
That's hilarious. Now I want to play a
So if you
Tabaxi.
take away their claws, no more.
Oh, no.
time.
All right, Barry. No more.
I got a 28.
Yeah, you did. Barry doesn't say a word. He just starts heading south, and about 5 feet after he walks in front of both you, Zoc, and Tab, he disappears, and you guys do not see him again.
I don't think Barry has ever done a bad stealth check.
No, Barry. I'm gonna say Barry's rolls are insanely good.
There's no reason. They're
He
just
somehow
good.
he got the loaded dice on Avray. He rolls like 10 or higher for everything. It's crazy. Or nat ones.
Right.
It's
All
the
right.
crazy one.
Yeah.
They're good or they're very bad.
Yes. All right. So Luno, you are stealth. Barry, you are stealth. You sent me one of this.
I want to try and hide with the rain again.
Another question.
Why would Dante want to try and hide?
From the rain. Why not? But with the rain, sorry.
But
Dante
the
was
whole
the
point
one-
of this was you want to get seen.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just fucking around. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I like
Hey
that.
Gabe, I'm gonna test this out with Aubrey and see what happens if I do something for
Yeah,
just
that is
you.
kind of
Okay.
curious. What Aubrey
So
would do.
I can tell you that I will see it in the log, but it will not show up in Discord.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
I see that you rolled. Let's see, you rolled a 21.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that. I
Go ahead
didn't do
and,
that
go ahead
one
and
to
roll
just
another
you.
one. I'm pretty sure that I will see it, but it will not show up in Avray. Which is
Where's that?
awesome because I do a lot of side rolls for people, as
Yep.
Nat can attest to.
Yep.
This is just a random
Yeah,
throwaway.
that's fine. Yep.
Of
Wow.
course of course.
Of course you waste that. No one will ever know what that is. Oh,
Good.
actually, it does send it to me. It sends it to me separately in a DM from Avray.
Nice.
Yep. That's cool.
That's
cool.
cute.
That is awesome. All right. So yeah, he rolled a nat 20
Okay.
Of course he did.
On animal
on
handling.
animal handling. That's
Nice.
the one you want to waste for sure. All right. So you guys are all prepared. Tav and Zoc, you two are the last two. Tav, Tagoto kind of makes his way, seeing the direction that Barry went, and you are following very close. You see him walk into the shadows, and you are going to have a tough time following him. As soon as he enters the shadows, he starts transforming into mist. And he basically is, he doesn't cast a spell. This is something that he can innately do now.
Right.
Yep.
It basically just turns into a gaseous form and starts floating around as a mist through town. I'm gonna actually leave him off the map, because he basically just disappeared.
Okay.
So you've started following him, and you walk down here, and you like just happen to see Barry, who's like back against a wall of a blackened building, just like looking back and forth, looking around.
Does Barry disappear, or since he rolled so high, or can I keep eyes on him?
I'm gonna let you roll a perception check if you want to keep eyes on him, because yeah, he rolled really flippin' high.
I don't know if Tav really paid attention to where we're actually going, so he's gonna need eyes on someone. Perception.
Yeah, I actually don't know if Barry kept tabs on where you're going either, so that should be fun.
This is gonna be excellent.
All right, so I'm gonna ask Zoc, are you staying there, or are you? Well, I'm gonna ask it this way. So your imp has seen what you think is Garrett, right here on the south side of town by this lamppost. Are you going to stay in that sense so that your imp can follow it and stay in this that area?
No, I'm just gonna hang out by Tina's if possible, and I'm not gonna try to be stealth. I'm just being inconspicuous.
Okay.
But there's no people around.
Yeah, it will be a little conspicuous as soon as you guys split up from the gathering of people there in the center, because there is no one else on the streets in this nasty storm. It is gusty, windy, really nasty thunderstorming out, and anyone who had to be out still isn't.
Yeah, but eventually, well, not so much eventually. Individuals moving through the storm is still less conspicuous than a whole group of 8 people moving through the storm.
Right.
So.
All right. So, Tav, what did you roll? 12. I'm actually gonna say no, you don't. You know that everyone went to the south side of town. You know that's where everyone was supposed to be headed, where Dante was supposed to be headed. You saw him walk that direction, so you know the general direction. You just don't, you saw Tav climb up on Helga's, and Luna went around another place. And so the chase kind of begins here. So Zoc, upon taking position and getting back to your imp, you find that Garrett, or who you think is Garrett, your imp thinks is Garrett, has moved south even further, and I assume your imp would follow, or your raven. Sorry.
I'm just gonna follow Dante. Yeah, just gonna follow Dante for now. And look for
the imp is, or you are?
The imp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just disregard Garrett, I'll fly back to Dante and whisper into his ears where Garrett, or where who I think Garrett is, and then
Gotcha.
I'll fly up like 30 feet above Dante and searching rooftops for Garrett's what's the word, gang,
Yeah, I gotcha.
bodyguards.
Yeah, yeah. Vid is actually doing the same thing. So, okay, that works. So, sorry, you said you're. Say that one more time. Where are you gonna be to be looking for the gangs?
I'm gonna be 30-40 feet directly above Dante.
Ah, okay. So you're gonna be basically behind a building, and you're using the imp to follow Dante invisibly.
Yes.
30.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, got it. So you like
He's
sit
doing
down.
exactly what you mentioned yesterday, Gabe. He's
Hey.
just piloting his imp for this
Yep.
encounter.
That's fine. I can't remember.
gonna-
I can't remember the last 5 minutes, so that's why I take recordings.
Right.
I'm gonna deploy my UAV.
Right. Nice. All right. So Dante, do you continue moving south into the city?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna be chilling, strolling, humming a tune
Okay.
from Beethoven because, yeah, why not?
All right. You make your way through the city, and everyone is kind of like following you nonchalantly, and the imp also. The imp does see, get sight of, oh God, the person that Zoc might have thought is Garrett, even deeper south this time. I don't know if Zoc would say anything, but I assume you continue walking.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not saying anything.
I
Just
would
keep moving.
like for Vid, everyone. I'm assuming everyone. You see everyone moving out of your line of sight. I would assume that you climb down and continue moving south with everyone.
I feel like some bad shit's gonna happen to this cat.
Wow.
He said, "Oh no, that's me."
Zoc will be like this far behind Dante.
Okay. Vid, hey, Vid, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. After seeing your companions continue to move south, you kind of start losing sight of them. I would assume you climb down and continue following them.
Yes, and head to another rooftop.
Okay. Which rooftop?
Tiny Tina's rooftop.
Okay. Tiny Tina's is not so tiny of a building. It is actually pretty tall. It's actually about 70 feet tall. In the tallest point. It seems to be a multi-story building, which you guys saw some of, but not all of. And yeah, so this you start climbing, and it takes you a minute to get to the top, but you have a pretty good vantage point from up there. However, Vid, I would like for you to roll me a perception check, and then that it may or may not be followed by a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Wait, no advantage, right?
No advantage.
All right.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right, so I'm going to let you do this because you rolled a nat 20 here. As you begin climbing up, you see a figure that has not spotted you yet, sitting on the top of this tower. I'm going to give you an opportunity. This figure does not look friendly. It is it is a figure that has a crossbow aimed in the general direction of some of your other party members. So I'm going to give you an opportunity attack, a sneak attack, if you will, to do whatever you'd like, because he has not seen you yet as you're crawling up this.
Okay, so two things I might gonna do. Either I give the signal, or I can do an opportunity attack. But if I missed it, I might fuck it up and might get my teammate hurt.
So I'm
Wait.
gonna. Well, hang on, hang on. So because I know you're kind of new to D&D here, there are other options other than just attacking or giving a signal. You can also try to pull him off the building. You can. There are other things other than just straight up attacking him. You can try to interact with him, talk to him.
And knock him off the
Knock him
building,
off the
literally, like.
building. Yeah, there you can do
Tackle
anything.
him,
Yeah, you
Kick
can
his
do
choke
bone.
him, hug him.
anything that you think of that you would like to do. You can absolutely attempt to do it, and I will tell you whether or not it's feasible. And if it is, I'll let you try and do it. So just that's for everyone involved here. If there's something that you just want to do that you're like, my character would absolutely do this, that's please do. That just envelops you guys deeper into the story. So I
Wait,
wanted to
can
say
I
that
have a
before
question?
you. Yeah, I wanted to say that before you did your attack stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Do I know which he's pointing to, the crossbow?
You don't know. You can't see specifically who he's pointing at, but it looks to be generally in the direction of the street, which you know Dante is walking down.
Since I'm getting an opportunity attack, I want to like sneak in behind him, grab my dagger, and slice his throat, and use my blade across his neck super quick, and then go down and take his crossbow.
Okay. Let's start with the attack because that is absolutely an attack. Actually, let's do it this way. I'm gonna have you roll another stealth check. It will not be with advantage, but I do want to know if you are okay. So yes, you are still stealth. You are able to climb up this building without being noticed by this figure, and as you get closer, you do see that he is in fact, or she is in fact, aiming down the street at Dante, and you are able to get right up behind them, standing just on the ledge of the roof, just behind them, without them noticing.
Wait, them?
The person.
Oh, okay. I want to take my opportunity attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll with advantage.
Just do I just damage or do I have to hit?
You have to hit. Yeah, if you're actually attacking, you are gonna have to hit.
Oh my god, the first one was a 1.
That's why you get advantage, though. So yeah, that absolutely does hit. So go ahead and roll damage, and we'll kind of play this out here.
I'm gonna use as I said, I'm gonna use my dagger.
Okay.
Bamboozle.
Of course, the monk weapon,
Right.
dagger.
All right. So you attack with the dagger, and you go to swing at his throat, to slice at his throat, and as soon as your blade goes across their neck, they lower the crossbow and grab at your arm, and as you swipe at their neck, they're able to kind of like just graze their neck instead of slicing it open, and they spin around and point the crossbow at you, and I need you to make a strength saving throw as they lose their balance.
Can I have a reaction to deflect missile attack?
They haven't fired anything yet. They
Okay.
spun around to fire at you and lost their balance, and they're about to pull you off the building with them as they fall. So
You say strength.
strength saving throw.
Can I use my dexterity or
Nope.
no?
Nope. Strength saving throw. Exclamation
Ooh.
S. Yeah. That's actually still good enough. All right. So
Oh, thank God.
so you they spin around, and as they spin around, they lift the crossbow up, and you see the crossbow go up to your face, and then it continues to go up, and you see their eyes widen and their mouth opens, and they reach out with their other arm that's not holding the crossbow and grab you, and they start falling back. And describe to me how you managed to stay on this building while allowing them to fall.
Okay. Wait, you say grabbing me, but is it grabbing
Mhm.
me by my clothes or
Yeah, they wherever they can grab is what they're trying to grab because they're literally slipping off of the building here.
since this person trying to grab me by a clothes, I'm just gonna like I think my robe or something. I'm just gonna take off my robe and let that person fall.
All right, not strength, but I'll take it. It's fine. I'm gonna say that you don't just take off your robe. You you pull their hand off of your body, and as you do that, it rips the robe off of your body, and they fall all the way 60 feet down, and they like hit the ground, and they do not move.
Does
Okay.
anybody hear this?
Zoc would hear it, and Tab, you would probably see it.
You just hear like a.
Oh, he cut her off. No.
It's gonna cut it off every time, but Tab screeches like a little girl.
That's what you hear.
Wait, Tab screaming like a little girl, and did anyone hear it?
Oh my
Zoc,
god.
Pretty much.
Zoc,
Thunder.
Snorri
Let's
going to
go.
shit.
Zoc, you barely hear it as lightning crashes, the thunder crashes over. You hear like,
But I do see the body
You
hit
do
the
see the
floor.
body. Yeah, if you're not fully in your imp, you do see the body.
Yeah, okay, then I will tell Brett to come back to scan this area.
Okay.
Clearly to see if they notice anything.
Okay. All right. So Bread starts flying back. I'll have him make a perception check. Dante, you have finally reached this person who just nonchalantly they're the only person on the street. It is a it looks like an Asimar male, roughly in his 50s. He seems to have cut wings, and is walking with kind of a limp, and he has a long scar down his right, where his right eye should be. And he kind of walks up to you in a low, deep voice. What are you doing in the street tonight?
Enjoying the weather, humming a nice tune.
Indeed, the weather is quite lovely, isn't it? And you see him kind of like look around. You can roll me a insight check real quick.
Okay, all of that, well, still humming. Where the hell is my insight? Alright, I get a +4. Oof.
Okay, you don't notice anything. It looks like he's looking up at the sky. He's looking around him, above him. Give me 1 second here. I need to roll. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Nat, yes, you will see a few other bodies. In fact, I'm actually going to probably move you back here. As Nat, as you make your wow, that's big. Yeah.
Okay.
As you make your way through the town, you spotted several other entities standing on rooftops, and one. Actually, you don't see that one. Never mind. Okay.
She would have been trying to keep as close as possible to Dante,
Okay. Then that.
especially if she sees figures on rooftops keeping watch.
Yep. We're gonna rotate this upside down, and it is dead.
Okay.
All right. So, Nat, you would have seen 3 other figures on the rooftop by the time you make your way to Dante. And actually, as you turn here,
Okay.
Luno, you also would see this person, and I need you to make a secondary stealth check since you moved in that position.
Hey, Gabe,
Yes.
Regular
how
roll.
tall is this figure?
This figure is like 6'3". It's pretty
As
tall.
far as I know, Garrett hasn't been this tall
As
in our
far
encounters before.
correct. As far as you're aware, he has not been this tall.
And what about his mannerisms? Can I relate them to Garrett?
Yes. Even with that low of an insight, this guy feels like he's leading you on with something with the way he started this conversation. All right. So,
Regular roll.
yeah, regular roll. So let's start. I'm going to start at the back of the line here since Tav hasn't moved in a bit. Tav, you heard you would have seen the body drop and heard it. What would you have done?
Scurried past to
Scurry
get
past?
caught up. Yeah, to get caught up with the group.
Okay, where? You're still invisible, so where would you move?
Just down the street more.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and move yourself where you would move.
How far? I don't know.
Dante is down here, so everyone else is kind of
Yeah.
following
I mean,
Dante.
I don't know what my pace would have been. I think where he is now is about it.
Okay, that's fair. All right, and Zoc, what are you doing? You were looking. Yeah, that's right. You were looking. I'm sorry.
No. I would just tell Brad to look, and while Brad is looking around, I will try to hide the body, like drag it into an alleyway or something.
Okay. Yeah, make me a strength check. Vid, you see Zoc walk over to where the body is and start trying to pull the body. Vid, what are you doing?
Wait, you say Zock's trying to pull the body?
Zoc's trying to move the body to like hide it. Yeah, that just fell.
Oh yeah, where's his crossbow? Where's this person's crossbow?
On the ground
Mm.
with the person. Zoc, there's a crossbow attached to the arm of this person.
Trying to pull it away.
Hey, can I like signal, like try and speak to Zock but quietly?
How do you speak to me quietly? You're on the roof. I'm on the
Yeah,
floor.
you're not gonna have
Do
to. You're trying to do this in a thunderstorm from like 60 feet up in the air. It's not gonna be quiet.
Mm.
You would have
Okay.
to climb.
Wait, what about the rooftops? Do they have something on the rooftops that I can take off, throw it at Zoc, but not actually hit him, but near him, so he can like know like I'm up here?
Let's see.
He probably sees you with Brad, but I don't know.
No, they do not. These are very well made rooftops on Tiny Tina's. There are no indestructible or destructible pieces that you could even break off to throw at him.
Oh wait, my darts.
Oh god.
Of course.
Oh god.
Oh no! Don't waste my armor back.
Hey, but
I'm gonna laugh if he throws a dart and hits you because I think he takes damage, right?
No, only melee.
Oh, it's only. Oh, that's too bad. That would be hilarious.
And when I look at the dart, I was like, should I do it? No. Fuck. I had to forget about it. Forget about it. And I keep looking around the rooftops.
Okay.
Do I see anyone else?
Yeah, roll me a perception check because there's a very real possibility you see the guy across the way.
And again, no advantage since even though I'm on the
Correct.
rooftop.
No advantage because this is still
20.
nighttime in a rainstorm.
30-20.
Jesus. All right. Yeah, you see another figure. In fact, you see not only this. Oh, I can't. There we go. You see not only this figure here. You also see this figure over here.
Can you write it down, or?
Yeah.
He
you
moved
see,
it a little bit.
Yeah. You see two figures. You see this one here and this one here.
Oh.
Both of them
Okay.
pointing what looks like crossbows in the direction of Dante. In fact, one of them doesn't seem to be angled at the same thing. The other one seems to be pointing much more. This one seems to be. Well, where is it? This one seems to be pointing much more closely towards the ground. Still in Dante's general direction, but very much angled down.
All right. All right. Time for me to give a signal.
Does Brett see vid?
Bread does see vid, yes.
Okay, then Brett will.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
Loud meowing.
Yeah, Zoc. I'm just gonna say that you hear this. Tav and Barry, I would like for the two of you to roll me perception checks, and I'm gonna roll 2 for the other two individuals that are up there. All
Yeah, I
right.
rolled a 24 on
definitely.
mine. I would like to, if I saw them, I'd like to try to get up to them.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna get to you in a second, because this
Okay.
is happening behind where you guys are at. So it's gonna actually happen before things happen where you guys are at. So I am making my way. Oh God, I am making my way up. All right. So where's all these rolls? Wow. All right. Both of you hear this meow, 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 like a cat in heat.
Out in a rain.
Yeah, cat in heat out in rainstorm, just yowling. My cat just meowed when I did that. That was funny. And yeah, so you hear that coming from what sounds like Tav, or not Tav, God, Vid. And Vid, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as you see the figure across the way whip around and fire a crossbow bolt at you.
Reaction?
Actually, yeah, you can make a reaction instead.
That was it.
He is a monk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please, 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 please.
Come on.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Oh well, that's a deflect missiles attack.
Yeah,
That's
but
after you fought the.
So you use a what is the thing? You use a Kai point and you are able to catch a missile. Where's
You
the thing?
you would reduce the amount of damage, and if you reduce it to 0, you catch it.
Right. I want to see what the actual. There's a specific roll for it.
Yeah.
Deflect missiles. Okay. All right, I think you're probably still gonna. All right, so roll me a 1d10, and we're gonna add 7 to it.
1d10.
For those of you who are wondering.
2, 7, 8, 9.
9. All right. In case you were wondering. Okay, so you are able to. You aren't able to catch it, but you definitely stop quite a bit of damage coming to you.
How much?
Actually, I take it back. You are able to catch it. Wow.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Wow, the averages on that are not good. All right, so let's hope. The DM is now hoping that we do not fight tonight, because all of my guys are gonna die. All right, so
I thought we were your guys.
everyone is my guys. Everyone is gonna die because I'm rolling so bad. Okay, so he spins around and fires his bolt, and you catch this crossbow bolt like minutely before it is engulfed in your skull. You're able to just like stare at the tip as you catch this right in front of your face.
Ooh. And wait, who the one shot me?
The one right across the way from you. Where's my thing here?
Is it one the brown rooftop?
This one. Yeah.
As I catch it and stare it down, I look at him as he look at me. And then all of a sudden, I'm Batman.
Oh no!
Do you? Please tell me you actually said that out loud.
I don't know if Batman exists in this
Catman.
world.
I'm
The
Catman.
guy turned into a bat.
He's
But you're
Catman.
cat, so you're Catman.
Catman.
I'm
Catman. Yes.
okay. Rip,
All right.
take it away from my face. Look at him. I'm Catman.
Okay. Awesome. Zoc, you are able to move the body below. You are able to drag that wherever you need to go with that 10. I'm not sure where you'd like to move it to, but I assume kind of like
I,
in the back.
I mean, if I hear that Vid is raising the alarm already, I'm just gonna, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna work with this body anymore.
Okay.
They already knew.
We'll say you kind of drag it a little bit, and then you hear that. I would assume you kind of look up just in time to see Vid catch this crossbow bolt right in front of his face. Like, I'm just gonna paint this picture of lightning strikes just at the right moment for you to like see the silhouette of Vid holding this crossbow bolt in front of his face after just having caught it as you look up. So,
Batman music.
so Vid, what are you doing? Not Vid. Sorry, Zoc. What are you doing?
Brett will fly towards Vid,
Okay.
and I'll say, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh my god.
Wait. Well, I don't know. I'm catching a fucking crossbow bolt in front of my fucking face. Well, this ass.
You kill someone and then you meow and raise the alarm. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
There's too many fucking guys up here. Right? Why not?
The imp spins around, I would assume, looks around, and he does, in fact, Vid would point them out. He does, in fact, see them now.
What did they
Hey,
do?
no. Oh my. Oh, okay. We're fucked. We're fucked. Dante's fucked because of you, Vid. And
Hey,
I would just run to that Dante. Zoc and the imp. Zoc will run to Dante and imp will fly to Dante.
Okay. All right, Tab, you were there. As you're making your way after screaming, you kind of like nonchalantly, after like running for a bit, you're like come up and you're like chill, and then you start walking. Yes or no?
Yeah, but then she hears Vid scream.
He hears.
Meow.
Yeah.
So at that point, we knew that Vid was going up on the roofs to look for people. And so Tab wants to get up on a roof. If he looks around, which house looks like the best one?
The closest one is the one right here, but it's not very tall. But it would be pretty easy to climb.
Okay, Tab's gonna climb that.
All right. Roll me a athletics or acrobatics check. Yeah.
Definitely acrobatics. Oh, almost an 11. We'll see.
Yeah,
But
that's
she
good
had
enough. That's good enough. Like I said, it's not a hard climb to get up on this roof. However, as you're climbing, I kind of imagine, what's your passive perception?
Not great. It's 12.
Never mind. You don't see anything unless Zoc is saying something. You climbing up the roof at the same moment that Zoc just starts running past.
Well, and Zoc wouldn't see me.
Zoc's not gonna see that Tab there.
Right. I must have said that backwards. Tab does not see Zoc as Zoc runs past Tab.
Okay.
Moments after you start climbing. All right, making our way up to the
normal.
Yep, making our way
Oh,
up.
do I see anything on top of the roof once I get up there?
Oh, yes. You do. If you're looking at the roofs, you can make me another perception check. And unless you roll like below a 5, you're gonna see both the other figures who are now. The second one is now looking at Vid.
So I see 2 of them.
You see 2 of them.
Which 2?
Where's my red? Where's my red
On the
thing?
map, those
Yeah,
two.
you see these 2. Look,
Okay.
you're looking in the direction of Vid, who's making the noise, right? Or
So
who
Vid
was?
is still on the other roof? Question mark.
Yes, he is still on the other roof currently.
Do I see Vid, or is the roof blocked from that line of sight?
You probably could see part of Vid, but not really. You can't really see Vid.
Is Vid still meowing, screaming?
No.
No. He's humming. He's singing loudly the Batman theme song.
To be honest, I thought I said that out of game, but
Yeah.
fuck
No,
me.
I'm just. It's fine. It is
No,
what
it's
it is.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Definitely needs to be in.
Yeah. That's totally in game.
Instead of the Batman theme song, it's the Meow Mix theme
Yeah.
song.
The Catman theme song.
Yeah.
Meow 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 meow
Oh
meow
no.
meow.
All right.
meow,
No.
meow,
No.
meow,
No.
meow,
Stop. 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 Stop.
Oh.
All right. So you do see that. What do you do, Tav?
I'm gonna get down off this roof because clearly there's no one on this one, and I'm gonna head towards what I think is the right roof next. The one that's like across the way, not the one that's to my right.
Okay. So you're gonna make your way down this roof again, and then over to this roof.
Which
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
I need you to make me 2 athletics or acrobatics checks.
I'm gonna try it, and I mean he's gonna be a little tactful about it. Go around the backside and like sneak up it, because that guy's attention is on Vid.
Currently, yes.
Okay, so acrobatics.
All right. Yeah, you're able to climb up the building.
Woo!
And because you're invisible, they don't see you. You do happen to see Barry, though, as you had made your way around back, who is still watching Dante, I would assume. Actually, I take that back. Dante, or Barry, you're looking back, right? Because you heard the alarm?
Yeah.
All right. Barry, what are you doing?
Can I climb this house right here?
Yeah, absolutely. Make me athletics or acrobatics.
Oh boy. Watch me fail.
Yeah, this will be the one that he fails. Oh, man.
Oh, he did not.
Nice.
And then I just want to survey the rooftops if possible.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely do that. Which rooftops? The one toward Vid or all around?
I want to check all around me.
Okay, roll me a perception check to see if you see. Let's see what you see. We're doing all the checks tonight.
Oh wow. That
There it is. There's the fail. Yeah, you look around and you don't see anyone except for the one guy who Tav is now next to. You still don't see Tav, but you do see one guy because you're literally like right next to him. This guy right here. So you see him, and that's the only one you see. And currently that guy is facing in the direction of Vid with the crossbow raised. Anything else?
I'm just gonna take my bow out and aim.
Okay. Are you gonna actually attack or just aim? It's up to you. I'm wondering what you're doing.
I hold an action.
Okay. All right.
If
We can
he-
do.
Shoots, I want to shoot at him.
Okay. That's fair. We can make that happen. All right, and then moving on to Nat, you would not have heard this. However, we're gonna do Nat and Luno kind of at the similar time here. Nat, you would have actually seen a lot of these figures as you were walking past, and there are 2. The first one is on the roof by the building that you had just walked past. The second one is to your left as you pass that same building. Both of whom have not heard the cat's meow and are aiming towards Dante currently with their crossbows. Luno, you see the same figure. Let me erase the other ones.
Is that other one down in the
Down
like
on the
in the
ground.
alley or on
Yep,
the roof?
it's this one in red is on the alley, in the alley.
Okay. All right. Nat is going to be a little bit more on alert, seeing an enemy actually on the ground now. But as far as she's aware, she's still keeping stealth for the moment. She
Yeah, I
hasn't
mean you're still
activated
invisible,
anyone
so
moved to attack Dante yet. So
yep. All right. So what are you doing then?
she probably move a bit closer towards Dante, see if she can get close enough to maybe perceive some of the conversation,
Okay.
if not possible.
All right. And finally, Luno, as you make your way around the building, this building here, to your right, you see in an alleyway a shrouded figure with a hood over their head, with a crossbow aimed in the general direction of where you believe Dante to be.
Okay, and that's the only one I see?
That's the only one that you've seen.
Okay. I'm going to, I want to sneak up behind him and try, like, I want to try to cover his mouth and stab into his back.
Okay. All right. Roll me an attack roll with advantage.
Okay. Which is also sneak. Okay. Oop, hold on. I went to go click my window button and it switched over. All right, hold on. 15.
That does hit. Yes.
Okay. And that's the attack plus what with sneak attack? I forget.
It should be shoot. What level are you? I think it's
Level 1 rogue.
yeah, it's a 2d6.
Level 3 is a rogue.
So 14.
Yikes. All right. Yeah. How do you see yourself doing this?
Like I would sneak up behind him and then attempt to put my hand over his mouth while at the same time jabbing my knife, like lungs height of his back.
Okay. Yeah, that happens, and he goes to make a sound. You can hear the vibration in your hand, and then you feel him go limp.
Awesome. And then from there, I want to drag him back if I have whenever I have the next ability to do so, I'm going to drag him back and bring him farther back into the alley.
Okay. All right. That's fair. So we'll say this guy is dead. Rotate.
And knowing what I know,
Nat would have
knowing
seen
what
that.
I actually know out of character, this is awful.
Nat, yeah, Nat, yep, Nat would have seen that.
Okay.
And
he's definitely trying to get as close as possible to Dante then.
Yep. And Dante, so he has finally back to Dante. He has struck up this conversation with you, something about the weather is not too bad, and so what brings you out to this neck of the woods?
I already asked that.
He says neck.
Please tell me that is your trigger word.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, okay, good. Because we actually didn't set that up. That was crazy. Okay, so yeah, what brings, he says in a low, deep, rumbly voice, in the middle of thundering, what brings you out to this neck of the woods?
He forgets about my deep rumbly voice.
Uh-huh.
Just waiting, chilling, wanting to take a stroll. Normally my friend finds me here late at night, but he doesn't seem to be around. At least I don't think so.
Oh, he's found you.
Who
And
says that?
he does, and he looks, he gives you this cockeyed smile, and you see him change shape down into, what was the last figure that you saw him? Like a 10-year-old boy? Right?
Yeah, and Zoc.
Yeah, you and Zoc. It was the 10-year-old. He shifts back into that form.
Hello there.
Hi. It's good to see you again. His voice has
Likewise,
changed as
amigo.
well. Uh,
I just say likewise, amigo.
so you're here for the rest of our bargain?
Right. I also wanted to ask, from last time, is there anything that you've been missing lately?
What do you mean missing?
I don't know, you sounded kinda sad the other time.
Yes, well, the information that you're about to pay me for, I'm assuming, uh,
Right, and
was was fairly costly.
okay, got it. And then I bring out the gold and I hand over the gold with one hand on the left side and the top like covered with my hand. So like, cause it's 1,000 gold almost, you know?
Yeah. It would be heavy-ish,
Yeah. So
especially
I
for
try and
Dante.
carry it like that.
Yeah.
I try and carry it like that and present it towards him. Here.
This looks to be about right. Let's should we take a look inside and just, make sure. I don't like to give this information out for no reason.
Right. So I give it to him
You give it to him?
so that he can open. Yeah, so he can open it
Okay.
and let him do his thing.
Okay. He opens it and looks inside, and as he does that, lightning crashes through the sky again. Everything lights up for a minute, and he looks inside, and he can see the shiny gold inside, and you see him look back up at you and smile, and he closes the pouch. Well, indeed, this is the amount of gold it looks like that we agreed upon, and the information that you are looking for is this. And as he begins speaking, you see a cloud of mist begin forming, coming from behind him. Where's Tagoto's thing?
Do my eyes shoot directly at it, or do I?
You tell me.
Oh, okay. I just look it over once, like a quick take, and then look back at him.
Okay. I'll roll for that and see if how keenly aware he is. He is not keenly aware. Okay. So,
Did I miss it? What did the spike do anything?
Doesn't seem so.
haven't noticed anything yet. If it did, he hasn't let on that it has.
Yeah.
Um, and so he continues as the cloud of mist begins forming behind him. The information is this. It seems that there is a cultist of Loki followers that have taken up here in the city. As far as we thought we were the underbelly, it seems to go even deeper. And uh, the cultists are the ones who took the statue. And right as he says that, uh, Tagoto forms behind him and grabs him with both hands, claws out into his chest, and you see him like cry out, and then all hell's gonna break loose. I need for, uh, all right, I need
Yes.
for, yeah. We're not gonna roll initiative because there's seven of
Aw.
you, and there's there's seven of you and like four of them. What is going to happen though is we're gonna do essentially a round robin.
Okay.
Vid, because you have distracted the other person, they are not gonna see what's happened. In fact, Tav, because Vid has distracted the other person, they are also still looking at Tav. So the only other person that is still alive that could potentially help this guy does see this and raises a crossbow. Barry, I believe you would have seen this. I think you saw the guy across the way, right?
Nope. The only one that I saw
No.
was the one.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, no one sees that.
Nat saw him.
Nat saw him, but you're not looking at him to see him.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. So Tagoto comes up, grabs him, and he cries out, just fire! And you hear this ching, and all of a sudden Tagoto is hit in the shoulder with a crossbow bolt, and his shoulder dips and to go to Garrett breaks free and starts rushing at you, Dante. And Dante, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Nat would have already been moving as soon
Ah.
as he said anything.
Okay.
And Nat has something precisely for this kind of situation.
Yep. So what are you doing, Nat?
Nat is going to rush forward and grab Dante and like spin him around behind her and position her shield between herself and Garrett. She is using her bait and switch maneuver.
Okay. Okay.
So you just appear out of nowhere and
to trade positions with Dante.
Okay. All right. So you're as as Garrett rushes towards Dante, you see Garrett's eyes like widen real quick as he realizes Dante just like moved out of freaking nowhere, and he's no longer in the position. And just as his eyes get like as large as you could imagine them getting, he runs smack dab into your shield, which I'm assuming you have up.
Oh yeah.
He just like he runs like just straight into that shield that he doesn't see, and he's actually gonna take damage from that. He's gonna take actually wow.
And I like act confused as to what's going on.
Yet,
yeah.
Okay.
He's actually gonna take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he runs headlong into this shield.
How fast is he?
He's quick.
It also had to do he was completely taken off guard because he didn't see anything.
It's like running as fast as you can into a brick wall. You're gonna take damage.
Can I just try and play it off and be like, oh, shit, my bad. Let me help you up.
Yeah, you sure can try to do that. But I can tell you that he is gonna be on his butt trying to get himself up off the ground. As he's doing that, Tagoto once again comes up and grabs him, this time with only one arm. Barry, this time you do see this guy. You would have heard the crossbow bolt fire. Luno, you would have heard the commotion by this time, I would assume. And would you have moved into the street?
Would I have heard the crossbow fire?
Roll me a perception check. No. Wait, that's Nat. Never mind.
14.
Yeah, that's something else. Sorry.
Yes. I'm going to say yes for this.
All right. If I would have noticed that, I probably would have gone to see if I could pinpoint him. If I knew if it was coming from above, I would start moving my way up.
Okay. I'm going to, just for simplicity's sake, say that you were able to climb this. At the same time, Barry, you are able to... hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry.
I
Okay.
just threw the dog toy too hard. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were banging on my door too.
Nope.
Well, that happens. Hello?
I know you.
Oh, I thought my mic got cut off or something. Catman.
It's a thing, though.
Look, I swear to God, I thought I said Outgame, but I forgot I want to sing that song about Outgame. I should have said that before, like, raising the alarm.
Yeah,
The meowing.
If you don't say it out of game, then it happens in game.
This will be a lesson I need to remember from now on.
Everyone needs to remember, because I will make things happen if you do it in game. All right. So
in the other game, I'm king of that and letting it happen.
Yep.
I like this.
All right. So you're able to climb up, and you do see that person. We're gonna do Barry first because he was looking in that direction. Barry, you had your bow drawn on the other guy, who is looks like about to shoot. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to fire at either one of those two on the roof, if you would like to do that. It is currently your action, and then we're gonna get to Tav, and then Zoc, and then back to Vid.
Let's see. I guess I shoot the one that's going to shoot right now.
Okay.
So the one that attacking Vid, I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Attacking Vid.
Yep. Let's do this. A, B, C, and then G for Garrett.
Okay.
Or just
OG.
Garrett.
Yeah, that works. So he's
All right.
attacking A.
A is attacking towards Vid. B has already attacked towards Vid. C is attacked Tigodo.
Tigodo. Okay.
And I'm gonna make this guy invisible, so he's still there, but I'm gonna bring him back after.
Wait,
Okay.
are there
So-
icons upside down?
You fire, and that does a 15 does hit. So yes, go ahead and roll your damage. Sorry.
Okay.
And I'm assuming it would be sneak attack, right?
It will be a sneak attack for sure. And I believe you're level 4 now, so it's a 3d6, I think.
Let's see.
Oh,
No, it still
here-
says 2.
it's still 2.
Jesus.
Damn. Yeah, well that's still an
I
extra.
don't think it goes up until 5th level.
Really? Oh, well, okay. All right. Well, that's only 14 damage.
Only.
Only. Yeah.
Only 14.
Yeah, only 14. I'm trying to remember. Yep, that's enough. How do you want to do it?
Oh, these
In his
poor guys.
I see him trying to aim at Vid. I'm guessing, right? So I'm just gonna try to go for a headshot. I'm guessing.
All right. Yeah, you fire through the air, and the arrow flies from your short bow straight through the air. And just as just as you're about to reach this guy, an arrow flies straight through one side of the temple and out through the other, sticking like comically through both sides of his head. And he just falls forward off the roof.
I hate to say this again, but Tab is probably just gonna do a little scream again. Yeah.
Yeah. So that guy dies. Right.
In front of Tab. Is he falling off the building again?
Absolutely, he falls to the ground. Actually, right next to Zoc.
Fall on Zoc.
Just about. Zoc, I'm not gonna make you make a dexterity saving throw, but he lands like maybe 4 feet from you.
Tab's
Please
gonna
tell me
whip
Zoc
around.
also screams.
Tab's gonna whip around and see where the arrow came from.
You're gonna turn around and you're gonna see Barry, and you will also see C looking directly at you now.
Because of the screen.
Yep.
Interesting.
Well, I don't know about directly at, but definitely in direction.
Definitely in direction, at least.
Yeah.
Probably
Looking a bit confused.
very confused.
I mean, Tab's
Because
fine
Tab
doing
is still invisible.
distraction.
Yeah, Tab. So yeah, Tab. What are you doing?
Tab. Okay, question. Can I give someone a inspiration without losing concentration on invisibility?
Is it a concentration spell?
Invisibility
feature.
is. Inspiration isn't. It's a bonus action.
That's a class feature.
Okay, so if unless it specifies that it requires concentration, then you can do that without losing your concentration.
Okay, well that works. So I'm gonna give Barry inspiration. So like a little moat pops up next to his head that looks like a paintbrush with blue paint on the end, and it's just gonna like circle around his head. And I'm gonna take a step back, kind of like I see where this chimney's at, right? So I'm gonna go to the back of the.
All right, I'm gonna give you 1/4 cover then. On
Okay.
top of being invisible.
Might lay down. I don't know. Hasn't decided yet. Looking for a way down off the roof. I'll go with that.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so making my way back, Zoc, you just had a body land about 4 feet from you. to your right.
Alright, so I was gonna think to myself, oh fuck, shit already hit the fans. Whatever. I'm gonna turn around and hit B with the guy B with the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Go ahead and describe it and make your attack roll.
Hold on. Ooh, that's gonna hit for sure.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
hits.
that sucks.
Ah, wah wah.
So 6 force damage.
All right. Force damage?
Yep,
Yes.
force damage. That's what Eldritch Blast does.
Alrighty. Let me go ahead and roll the damage that he's gonna take on top of the what? 4 damage? 6 damage. 6 damage. All right. So he takes 6 damage from you, and because it's force damage, you're gonna knock him off balance, and he is also gonna fall off the roof.
Oh boy.
I was kind of hoping that you guys were gonna like not see these guys.
I can only see B. You know what? I'll use bonus action, and I will summon the Tentacle of the Deep.
Uh-huh.
And that will basically open a gate to another dimension.
Okay.
And I will open that gate underneath him, and the tentacle will drag him into the portal.
Well, I would love to do that, but he has 1 HP left.
No, but
Does the tentacle make an attack?
Yeah, my tentacle can attack.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Okay, let's hope it hits.
Yeah,
let's hope it hits.
If it hits, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So that
Oh my
absolutely happens.
Mm.
Doesn't even matter what the damage is. Yeah. So
Poor guy.
yeah, Vid, you kind of see to your astonishment what does your Eldritch Blast look like again?
It's a bluish, greenish, watery. I don't know what to say. Like a missile.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so in between the lightning and thundering that's going on with the rain rushing down on top of everyone, Vid and Barry and probably Tav actually, you see this bluish green beam of watery light fly towards another rooftop, followed by a cry of pain, and you see a figure fall off the roof here, and it falls straight to the ground, and just as it's about to hit the ground, a large black tentacle comes up and grabs him and just pulls him straight down through the ground, and he disappears.
Oh my god.
I saw that. I was like,
There
I'm just
is no
trying to imagine anyone seeing that in the middle of a dark street on a stormy night. They would be freaking out.
Oh yeah.
they'll be freaking out.
So on to Vid. Vid, that just happened. What are you doing?
I was like, at first I was like, that son of a bitch stole my thunder. and second, I'm also gonna be like, oh fuck. And I'm gonna go down. Wait, do I also see the other guy?
Both
Right, the
figures.
physical thing.
The 2 figures that you've seen have both been killed. You've seen both of them fall off the ledge and meet some sort of untimely fate.
Okay, and I was like, okay, it looks like they have this under control. I want to go down to the street, go to the dead body, and get my crossbow.
Okay, you can do that. You can add a crossbow to your inventory, Vid.
Also, I want to check if he has any crossbow bolts.
Yes,
I'm so sorry.
along with 5 crossbow bolts.
Wait, is it like a? Wait, is it light or heavy, or do I have to check it first?
If you go into D&D Beyond and add, just search crossbow, it's not the hand crossbow. It's a heavy crossbow.
Well, there's still a light crossbow or a heavy crossbow.
I'm sorry. It's,
So there's even a crossbow that's meant for one-handed.
Yeah, it's a light crossbow because they are not using these crossbows two-handed.
Okay.
All of them have light crossbows. which is part of the reason why they're not doing quite as much damage. So you're doing that. Back to Garrett, who is now firmly in the grasp of Tagoto, just starting to yell, "Let me go! Let me go! I haven't done anything!" And Tagoto, you see Tagoto like whisper something in his ear, and he just starts to still a little bit. He starts to calm down, and eventually you just see him like stand up straight and be very calm and not move and stop yelling. However, C is still looking around, and we're gonna get to Luno here in a moment. Actually, we're gonna get to Luno now. Luno, you were crawling up the roof?
Correct.
All right. You are crawling up the roof, and as you do
You hear
that,
me?
yes.
Did I lose you?
No, I can hear you. I think you lost
Corey,
us.
you hear us?
Well,
Wah wah.
Yep.
That's when that happens.
Yep, that's when that happens.
Always seems to be exactly when he's in the middle about to do something. Can you hear us now, Corey?
Yes, I hear you. As soon as you said to me, that's when it disconnected like that.
Right.
I was like, okay, I'm going to try to do something cool, and then nothing. All right. Yes, I was going up to the building.
Okay.
And you said I made it up there.
Yep. As you do that,
Okay.
yeah, as you do that, you do see C looking around, looking at all of the things that are going on, and as he sees you crawling up the building, he actually raises both hands up and just says, "No, no, no, no! I would like to survive. Please, please, don't kill me." And he drops the crossbow.
Man, you're taking away my cool.
Cool, you just assassinated somebody in the alley. Come on.
Hey, I was going to go at him. This is what I was planning to do. I was going to go at him, stab him, and hopefully fall off the building, and then Misty step back up on top of the building.
Nice.
Okay.
But okay, then I will
Admittedly,
go
yeah,
over
that was
to him.
cool.
Yeah, because I was like, I can bonus action Misty Step. That'd be awesome. Then I will go over to him and put his hands behind his back, and if I can pull out some rope, I'll tie him up.
Okay. You can roll me a sleight of hand check. I'm assuming you're going to succeed this because he's not going to be struggling at all. I am looking at the meme channel.
19.
And absolutely, that's me. Yes, that is definitely more than enough. You are very certain that you have tied him up quite securely. You're not entirely sure how you're going to get him down from the roof, but he's definitely tied up now.
Fair. Well, he can stay up here.
So,
and then I'll tie the other end to something secure.
Okay. Like a chimney or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to move back to Garrett, who's now not necessarily motionless, but he really hasn't moved a whole lot since Tagoto whispered something in his ear. And
Can I ask Tagoto if we can interrogate the man?
Yes, that is the plan. And you see a smile come across his face.
Hey! I pocket my 100 gold.
He actually would have tucked it on him, so you'll have to take it from him first.
I'll tell him that there's a sharp object in there.
You say that to Garrett, and he doesn't.
Not to Garrett, to Tagoto.
Ah, okay. You're telling Tagoto to like grab the bag to. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Tagoto's gonna ignore that at first. He is going to, now that Garrett seems to be subdued, he is going to he releases Garrett, and he, with his left arm, grabs the crossbow bolt that is still lodged in his right arm and just rips it out of his right arm. And you see him kind of wince a little bit. Ah, never feels good to be hit by one of those. Good thing I heal quick. All right. I see that we have this under control. Let's see if we can get Garrett back to somewhere where we can question him. You wanted your gold back, yes? And he starts rifling through Garrett's belongings. Garrett is just like letting him rifle through his pockets at this point. And he pulls out a large sack and grabbing it by the top, hands it back to you.
I will grab it from the sides.
Okay. All right, you're
And
able
then
to
I'll
take
tuck
that
it
back.
away in the backpack.
Okay, you're able to get your 100 gold back.
Yay.
And so C is captured. I don't know how you guys would like to do this, but essentially you guys can, at this point, tell me how you want to proceed with this, where you want to go. Tagoda is going to kind of lead you guys back to his house if you don't make any other suggestion.
I was gonna say, yeah, the house, the basement, or the cemetery.
Nat wants to say something, but she can't because she's invisible.
Well, you
Oh
can't.
yeah, about that. I don't think I would know who that is, right? I'd
Nope.
just be like, oh, thank you.
Nope. Yeah, you wouldn't know. But
I just had a thought, but I don't.
I mean, Nat, you can still speak if you're invisible. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Nat cannot speak. Now I understand why it's so dangerous for Nat to be invisible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say if I could just reach out, but then I might. Yeah.
All right. Well, so let's do this. I'm gonna say that you guys are able to kind of like coalesce back together. Is anyone searching the bodies? Is anyone doing anything like that before you guys get back together with Garrett?
I know.
I'll search the body that fell next to me.
Okay. Make me an investigation check, Vid. I'm gonna say you can make an investigation check as well, Vid, for searching that body. Luno, I'm gonna ask, does your clan have a symbol?
I think you made one up.
Okay. If I did, I still have it. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I would imagine they would if they're an established group.
Yeah. Give me a
They
second.
would have. I just don't know what it would be unless it's whatever you had showed me way back when. I think
Crud.
part of the website that you had.
Yeah, I thought I had downloaded it, but apparently I don't have it here. Give me a second here.
Well, that was quicker than I thought.
How much time would this have taken, Gabe?
Probably no more than like 10 minutes.
Oh boy. Okay.
Damn.
Actually, I take that back. Because of everything that you guys did, I would say this took 30 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
So Nat's still invisible for another half hour.
Yep.
Barring other circumstances. Because she didn't attack anybody, so it didn't break the invisibility.
You can write in the sand or on the mud.
Yeah, I was
Your
thinking
sword.
about that.
Ah, I found it. Haha. Sweet. Open original. Save that shit immediately. And
I need to update my notes as well.
I'm gonna
That's
Or
a
you
good
could
point.
just-
Gabe, is there like dirt around anywhere close by where Nat could
Oh yeah,
like, use her
absolutely.
sword to write in it?
It's muddy in the streets
I know
right
it's
now.
muddy, but, so it wouldn't last long.
Nope,
But
it definitely will not last long. Not in this rain.
then she would like bang on her shield a bit to get some attention over where she's at, and then use her sword to write in the mud council building. She would much rather bring this guy to the council building rather than to Godo's place.
I think.
Oh, I thought it was our house.
Yeah, that's what Dante was suggesting was your house.
Nat would still prefer the council building, so that's her suggestion.
I mean, that seems pretty fair, but wouldn't it be locked up right now?
I mean,
Unless-
part of the whole idea of this was it's a semi-official operation.
Semi-official.
Both Zoc and Vid, you guys don't find really anything else of note on these guys. They both have light crossbows and 5 crossbow bolts. The one that fired only has 4. The one that did not has all 5. Vid, you have the other one, so you have a total of 5. So both of you can get a light crossbow and 5 crossbow bolts. And both of you find this symbol, and I'm sorry I had to cut it off. It is a set of 4 axes. The north and south axe are white. The east and west axes are red. You find that symbol on both bodies.
So it's specifically the 4 axes, or does it include the tower?
It includes
and
the tower. It's not the shield. It does include the tower, though.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, after I get that, I think I might take a badge with me and get my rib cloth.
Okay. Yep, you can get your cloak back. Absolutely.
My destroyed cloak.
Yep.
Yeah, after I came down from the building, I'm leaving that guy up there. After I came down, I would search the body that I had taken out.
Roll me an investigation check.
Imagine if he just stays up there
I
all
had
night
planned
long.
to do that regardless if I had known that was there or not.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure you would have.
So.
However, you don't find anything on this guy. And in fact, it seems like the crossbow that he had seems to have been swept away in the mud. It's really hard to see anything in this godforsaken mud.
Fair.
No,
damn, that's gonna throw off out of character.
If you want, you can grab the crossbow and 5 crossbow bolts. All of them had that.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna say with that investigation, you only get the crossbow.
Fair enough. But I do not find the symbol.
You do not see the symbol on it. Nope, you do not find that symbol on him.
Fuck.
Yep.
Does Zoc know what this symbol means?
Actually, Zoc
the
might.
information broker?
Yeah, Zoc, you might. Roll me with advantage. Roll me a history or an insight check.
I'll do insight. Advantage.
Ooh.
It takes you.
I would have left the crossbow.
Oh, you left it? Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right. It takes you a moment. You kind of look at it for a second. You're like, oh, what is that? Wait. Oh, shit. I think I've seen this before. Where was that? And it takes you a moment to before it dawns on you. You saw this symbol before in Karth. Specifically when you were working with someone who claimed to be with a group called the Sakage.
And would Zoc remember that name?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Specifically, what I would ask, has Luno ever actually told us that name?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Cool.
That I have not.
Cool.
All right. So, where is the group taking him? Because right now, Tagoto would like to take him back to his house.
Nat has suggested the council building.
And Dante has suggested your house, the Hero's Manse. Is anyone else? I'm gonna say by this time you guys have like gathered the thing, and he's like started walking this guy to the street, and you guys are all kind of getting together.
Yeah. If I had heard the suggestions, I would just go with whatever Tagoto said.
Okay.
Oh, yep, he would.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
Actually, Dante would too.
No, that's not necessarily. Only if he made them do that.
Oh, okay.
Which he's not. He legitimately wants to know where you guys want to take them.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Once Tab hears the suggestion of our house, he's like, "No, thank you. We've had enough for tonight." He's gonna ask Tagoto if there's a jail or like a holding cell in this town.
Uh, yes, there is. It's over by the guards' quarters, and he's just south of. Oh, I'm sorry, I said the wrong place. It is not over there. It is on the east side of town, just south of Mrs. Brittlespine's shop. For those of you who have not been there, Glamora Brittlespine is the jeweler of Londa, and it is just south of here where the jail is.
Odd
Would it be
place.
that structure on the wall? Yeah.
This
okay.
right here. Yep.
And let me zoom out. Oh no, my computer froze.
Do, 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 do.
Great place for a jail, right next to the jewelry shop, of course.
And built into the wall of this.
Wow.
Easy escape.
Who's the architecture who made this place?
Tab's like, I'm not an architect or like naturally a prison guard, but something seems wrong with that.
Well, you know, there's not a whole lot of places that you can go in this town. It's not very big.
Yeah, there's not like a central castle and dungeon,
Right.
but there could be.
So that is where he tells you the jail is.
And
Cool.
Tab is going to suggest that's the logical place for us to go. I might be persuading him. Because I do what they're
Yeah,
like my
go
doors.
ahead and roll me a persuasion check. Anyone?
Nat would back up the jail.
Okay.
I would not.
Yeah,
I
she just
would try to push back towards Tagoto's place, knowing that because of my background, it's like I don't want to be somewhere like official if I can.
I gotcha. So I'm gonna have you roll. Luno, and I'm gonna roll for Tagoto against Tav and Nat, and anyone else who decides they want to do either the jail or Tagoto's house or anywhere else.
Should I roll Nat's persuasion with disadvantage because she's having a hard time communicating right now?
Yeah, I mean, you could, I'm sure, make you not invisible, or just like hit
But-
someone, like just punch someone.
Has anyone noticed that we're missing Natalia?
So
last time I heard she was. Oh, my bad. Last time I saw, she was with me. But
Okay,
I don't know.
operation's over, and I'm gonna cancel concentration.
Okay, cool.
okay,
Lol.
Regular roll then.
all right, yep. Everyone roll persuasion.
Ooh,
And I just be like a no vote.
that was very persuasive.
He is very persuasive.
Wait, which one? Persuasion?
Yeah, if you're trying to persuade people where to take the prisoner, the two prisoners, because you have two of them, tell me. I would like to know where. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Dante. I'd like to know where you want to take them, and it's probably not going to matter because no one else rolled a nat 20.
Except for 30-20.
Yeah.
But
All
it's
right,
not a
so-
net.
Oh wow. All right. So nat. Okay, that's actually pretty close.
Well, the question, Vid, where do you want to take them? To the jail or to Tagoto's?
Or somewhere else.
Hmm.
Uh,
Tab, where do you
very
think?
good persuader.
Wait, Tab.
Oh,
What was your decision again?
A Tab
To
wants
the
to take him
jail.
to the jail.
Yeah, Tab was trying to persuade him to go to the jail that the town already has.
Yeah, I think I should agree with Tav because we don't know we don't know how much trouble this particular person will be if we bring it to Godo's house.
And Zoc, where are you trying to persuade him to go?
back to our house.
No.
All right. Well, I can tell you that doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
However, even with that nat 20, it is 3 against 2, and the rolls are higher. So the jail is. You are able to convince, despite Tagoto's best attempts to convince you all to take him to Tagoto's house for questioning. He just, all right, well, it seems the crowd has spoken. We will take him to the jail, and we will deal with both. Well, I'm going to ask. He's probably not going to say both. Has the other guy come down from the roof yet? Has anyone mentioned?
No, he's
I
tied
don't.
up there.
Has the other
Gonna
one?
stay
Has
up
he
there all
been
night.
mentioned?
Anyone brought him down. Is anyone besides Luno even aware of him being tied
Well,
up
that's
there?
what I'm asking. Is Luno saying that to anyone? Is there another
No.
prisoner that you're? Nope. Okay.
He's gonna stay up there, dude.
All right.
Oh no.
Is there any? So the jail it is. We'll take him to the jail, and he'll spend the night in jail. And we will question him tonight.
Do we
All right.
need any tools?
No, no tools.
Tav says, well, someone will be questioning him, but it won't be me. Tonight.
Not yet.
You all hear Tab, who is still invisible, say that.
Yes.
Wait, hold up. Where are you?
I'm standing amongst you, but I am still invisible.
No, that he said that in game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Where are you?
Matt looks confused when that question is asked because she didn't hear Tab say anything.
Wait, Tab didn't say anything?
Yeah. No,
I
no.
shoot out like
Nat doesn't look confused either because Nat didn't hear that either.
Yeah, but she can see who's asking the question, so she can lip read that part.
If you're looking at Nat or at Vid.
Okay, fine. Cool.
I'm just saying.
All right.
I imagine you're probably looking at Garrett, not at your other party members who.
Okay.
You know?
That's fair.
All right. So anyway, you guys take him to jail?
I mean,
Yep.
we did take him to jail, right?
Okay.
Sounds like that's the agreement.
All right. So you're gonna take him to jail. I'm gonna ask: is anyone doing anything else with the bodies?
Yeah, we should hide these bodies somewhere.
Yeah.
Where though?
Nat signs hide.
Yeah,
Wasn't
hide
this
the
an
body.
official thing? Shouldn't they be reported?
You hear? You don't hear. Everyone else hears a sigh from Tagoto. Yes, they should. But we don't have to do it tonight.
Did you make
So
this thunderstorm? Is that what you're implying now?
No, he's not.
Did you make it rain?
No, he did not.
I mean, I don't give two shits about what's gonna happen here. We're done with our job. We're good to go.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna go a little out of characteristic, but he has a reason. But he would suggest, Luna would still suggest that we should let the guard know about them tonight, so that when in the morning, when the people wake up and come outside, they aren't freaked out about dead bodies laying on the ground.
Nat will nod at that.
I didn't know you were so thoughtful, Fudo.
It's yeah. I have my reasons.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called not stirring up trouble.
All right. So you say that as you kind of make your way to the towards the jail, and Tagoto just fine. I will go speak to the other council members. They do not like being woken, but this seems to be an opportune moment. And you all kind of see him give like this slight smile as if he's gonna enjoy waking them.
we all know he's not going to enjoy waking one of them. He's going to enjoy waking the other one.
Yeah. All right. So he heads off out of sight of you all, and you all are able to. That is after Garrett is put into a jail cell. So these jail cells are not big. Think like Podunk Town. It is a block wall built into the wall itself. It does seem very sturdy, but it is very much a single person jail cell, a 5x5 at most, with not a whole lot there for bathroom or anything else. And yeah, as Dakota leaves and you all lock him in the cage, I'm just gonna call it a cage. You see him kind of like start coming out of whatever he was in, and he looks at all of you and just starts saying, "No, no, 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 no. You have to release me. I don't need to be in here. I haven't done anything wrong." He's still the 10-year-old boy, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
And I disguise self. Be like, yeah, you're right.
What do you change into?
Into my kobold form.
Actually, oh yeah, you guys haven't actually switched yet, so you can still do that. Okay, so
Really, I can still do that, or no?
You can still do that for now until you change to your lineage, which will change your class. You will no longer have that class feature.
Racial
You're gonna
feature.
tell me when, right?
Racial feature. Sorry, racial feature, not class.
You'll be able to tell me when, right?
Yes, there will be a thing. You will absolutely know.
Okay. I disguise self as my kobold form.
Okay. That is fair. But he just keeps kind of like saying over and over, "No, I haven't done anything wrong. Why am I in here? What are you putting me in here for?"
Just curious. What is he dressed like? How is he dressed?
He's dressed like a beggar. He's dressed in ratty, tattered clothes. He has ripped shorts. One leg is longer than the other. Holes in his shirts, that sort of stuff.
Okay, can I minor illusion what he was saying as the Asimir before? Just to play it back and just like look at him like, yeah, okay, sure.
I mean, you could just rephrase what he said, but I'm gonna say no because I don't want it to be used later, because you can't technically do that with minor illusion. I don't think, right? You can't.
You can't.
I can play people's voices.
People's voices, as in like screams in their voices or whispers in their voices, like unnoticeable words.
Yeah, you can't make words with it. Is where I was going. Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Hey, can I say something out of game?
Uh-huh.
For those, I just remember, for those of us who has not met Garrett, we only saw him as a 10-year-old boy, and yet we have not questioned why are we arresting this young boy. We don't know if this is Garrett or not.
Yep.
I'm
absolutely.
Nat saw him change
right now.
Nat saw him change. Nat is the only one that
did
saw
Luno?
Him. Well, Nat is the only one that saw him change because Luna was dealing with the other guy on the roof.
Right?
And Dante, but Dante has already talked to him. So the only person that is, the only 3 people that have seen this boy as the shape-changing person that he is Dante, Zoc, and Nat.
I was not on the roof until after he told them to fire. Did he change after he told them to fire?
He changed before.
No, that was before.
He changed before, but you were dealing with the other guard that was aiming at...
Okay, you said I was dealing with the person on the roof, so that's the reason I was making sure.
I said
yeah,
that wrong.
He changed as a little boy, and he said fire as a little boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But I was dealing with the person behind the building, so it's just fair.
Sorry,
I just wanted
I
to...
said that. I misspoke. Yeah, you were handling the alleyway creep.
Fair. Okay, just wanted to clarify.
Yep.
I'm just surprised none of us ever spoke up. Wait, is that Garrett? He's just a 10-year-old boy. And I'm saying
we had already established he could change his appearance. That had been talked about already.
That had been talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Though I will say that half of the group actually hasn't seen him change shape.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I trust Dagoto.
And Nat, even having seen him change shape, still looks very concerned and watching this display of, "Oh, I'm innocent. Let me go."
Oh yeah, he is laying it on thick, just as if he is a 10-year-old boy. Like, I don't understand. Why have you put me in jail? I was only having a conversation. That sort of stuff. He's like laying it on super thick.
Yep.
Tav is gonna ask through message to Dante. We're sure we have the right person.
Is she gonna message? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, you just
cast
hear Tav's
message.
voice in
and
your head.
then I will tap Nat on her hand or something and be like, "Tell this woman."
Tell this the Dragonborn.
Use
So,
like what?
Tav is a guy. I know it. I know
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like it, but Tav is actually a
Oh
guy.
no. Ask this woman. My bad.
Oh. Okay, you're telling Tav to ask this woman. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tav just looks confused for a second and says, I don't know what he would do next, actually.
Do what?
He would probably ask Dante, like, why can't you answer?
Because I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't believe me for whatever reason. Just Tav.
Well,
Like somebody who was with me over there saw it, and I just trust Nat to explain things
Multiple
better.
witnesses kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Nat still looks confused why she's being singled out.
I'm just trying to keep my eye on Garrett.
So Tav is gonna do send message to Garrett or the little boy and say, we know what you are and your tactics aren't working. Trying to intimidate him.
You're gonna hear back. You know nothing.
You just see like an evil ass grin spread across Tav's face.
Okay. Yeah, so he continues unless someone else is like interrupting to do anything with him.
Minor illusion, ode to joy to myself.
Oh man. All right. So, is anyone doing anything, or are you guys just like sitting there watching this 10-year-old like try to persuade you into letting him go?
I'm just gonna sit there watching him, playing minor illusion.
Zod doesn't
Nat's
give a
gonna have
shit.
to walk outside.
Okay. Now walks outside. I'm gonna ask because Barry's been awfully quiet. Barry, what
Yeah,
are you doing?
Barry.
Oh,
Barry?
do we have a Barry?
Nah, he's too quiet.
Barry!
Alright. I had myself.
Triple muted.
Ooh. I just wanted to. Can I do an insight check to see, is he innocent or not,
Yeah, you can roll me an insight check to see if you think that he's being truthful about this.
Well, it's a 12, I don't know.
You're not certain, but you think maybe he might be innocent? You're not sure. You're really on the fence. It's really hard to tell. He is laying it on super thick. Just no, please, I swear I haven't done anything wrong. I was just having a talk with where did they go? And then points back. Oh, him that changed a second ago.
I'm gonna just go up to Dante and say, are you sure that this guy is it?
Yeah, I don't believe him. If you want, you could just walk out the door and keep watch for it to go to, so you don't have to listen to him.
Okay. I'll go outside.
Nat is already outside.
Okay. Are you guys waiting for Togoto to come back with the other council members?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Tav is waiting.
Tav
is waiting for what?
inside?
Yeah, watching
Okay.
Garrett.
So you're waiting outside. Dante, you go outside. Luno, are you inside or outside?
I'm inside. I
I'll
haven't
You're
moved.
inside.
stay
Okay.
inside. I'll stay
Yeah, I'm
inside.
inside.
Okay. Dante is inside. Luno's inside. Vid, are you inside or outside?
I guess I'm gonna be outside.
Okay. Zoc, I think you said you
But
were outside. You didn't give a shit. You were headed out.
yeah,
Okay. Vid is outside. And Barry, are you inside or outside?
Outside.
Outside. All right.
I'll be outside, but I'll leave Brett inside.
Okay. That's fair. As everyone kind of walks outside and it's just the three of you inside, uh, he shifts again, and you see this kind of almost ghastly looking grayish creature outside of game. This is he's changing into
Ooh.
his true form in front of you all.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
changeling specifically. So he changes into a nearly 6 foot tall, gray skinned creature with no hair, kind of like alien type eyes, just pure black, and long, gangly fingers, and just looks over at the three of you.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
yes, I know that you believe that you're doing the right thing, but this is not what should happen.
Okay, sure.
You must release me. I shouldn't be here.
Nah, it's okay. We'll release you in the morning.
What's a night in jail? We just, that's not shouldn't be an issue.
I mean, you got a whole bunch of free time, right? When you're on the street.
He
I
sighs.
mean, what's a roof over your head gonna do?
He sighs. If I am not free, they will do. They will. He looks really disturbed at this moment, as if he's trying to convey something but can't get it. Can't find the words to say it. Um, they're going to do something bad, and I won't be able to stop them.
Who's they?
Gonna need more details, buddy.
He starts talking about the cultists that he was bringing up before. The cultists that are in town. I've been tracking them for months, or not months, weeks. They have been. They moved in several weeks ago, and they've been causing havoc all over town. I've been trying to track down where they're coming from, but I lost a dear friend of mine getting this information, and you all are being absolutely insufferable about getting this information. I would have told you freely if you'd have just given the money. We could have walked away. Everyone would have been happy, and I still would have been able to stop them from doing what they are supposed to do tonight.
Ooh. And what are they doing tonight?
He looks at the three of you. What time is it?
Gabe. What
Time
time
for
is
you
it?
to tell us what they're doing
all right.
tonight.
Like 2 a.m.
It is roughly about one. I'm gonna say it's like 2 minutes before 1:30 for a very specific reason.
Right.
Gonna
I'm
be a
guessing they're planning to
heist.
do something at 1:30.
So it is roughly 1:28 right now. And if you tell him that, you see him
Almost 1:30.
Yeah, you
But
see him like start to freak out. He grabs the bars and starts to like pull to like get out, and he begins changing shape and trying to like fit his way out of the bars unless someone's trying to stop. He can't, but he's gonna try. No, we have to get out. They're gonna blow up the council members, and he's
shit.
yeah, and he's like freaking out trying to get out of this cell right now. I would
Dre
like
or Luno, go ahead. Oh, never mind.
I would like for each of you, the three of you, to roll me an insight check.
Okay.
I'll say Luna was about to go bolting. Oh God, no! It was almost 20. Oh, Luna goes bolting. With a 2. I was like, yay, 20, and then I saw it flip over.
Okay. All right, and Tab
Is
insight check
yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah. Might as well. Eh.
All right. With those 3 rolls, Luno, you still believe he is lying. Like through his teeth, you think he's lying. And Dante, you're fairly certain that he is not lying. You're pretty certain that he's telling the truth. And Tab is also fairly certain that he's telling the truth. But he seems pretty adamant that bad shit's about to happen. And he just says, no, they're gonna blow up the town council members. They're gonna at 1:30 they're gonna blow them up. We have to stop them.
They're in separate places. How would they get all of them? Like that's too
Gadodo's going
convenient.
after them, Luno.
But he's lying.
No. I can hear it in his voice. He's being truthful.
Well, I'm gonna insight on them.
Go for it. Go for it.
God, no, I still believe he's lying.
Oh my god.
Oh, gotta love the rolls. Always keeps it interesting.
Still keeping watch outside.
Yep. Those of you keeping watch outside, at about 1:29, there's obviously no clocks, but roughly speaking, you guys
Minute later.
you guys hear like this yelling from inside at this point. He's like screaming, trying to convince them to let them out. You would hear that from outside.
Nat doesn't.
Well, everyone but Nat would hear that.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on in there?
Yeah, it's
Who's that?
I'll translate to Nat. I'll say he's saying something about.
You have to do something to get her attention first, because she is like scanning all the surroundings, making sure no one's coming to try and rescue this guy.
I will get your attention by waving or something, and then I'll say, the guy is going crazy in there. He's saying something about blowing up the council.
What?
And can I go outside? I want to stay inside and do something else, but I kind of want to go outside as well. Fuck me.
There's a thing called a window, you know.
Hey, fuck you, man.
Not in the jail cell, there isn't.
True.
Sorry, what I miss?
The guy is saying that they're gonna blow up the town council members, and now Dante's trying to figure out what to do. Luno still doesn't believe him, and so what is Tab doing?
Well, so Tab rolled a 15. So
Tab
what was
believes
that?
him.
Okay. I'm gonna ask, tell us about it and we can handle it. We're the town heroes.
Hey, can I ask Tav to either have him hold my vial, and or have this man prick his finger and then she has his blood somewhere on him, and then I can go outside and tell Doc so that he can maybe fly around and shit.
Probably at that point, Nat would be walking inside, signing, okay, what's this about blowing up the council?
Same.
I don't believe him. He's only lying. Why would anyone blow up the council?
Well, obviously to gain control over the town council. I mean, the town, right?
As
He did.
As you all walk in, everyone feels a shake, a shudder, as
GG.
Yeah, as 2 buildings in town simultaneously explode.
Yikes.
Only 2?
Only 2 buildings.
Okay, we wouldn't know that for sure at the moment.
You wouldn't know that, but
yeah.
you would hear, those of you who are making their way inside, everyone but Nat, you would all hear the sound just like a just far off in the
Right.
distance as two
Potentially
buildings
mistaken for
explode.
thunder.
Potentially, yeah, potentially. I'm actually that's that brings up a good thing. Go ahead and roll me an insight check. Actually,
Do I gain advantage? Question.
everyone, no, only people who are outside. So Zoc, Barry, and Vid. Nat, you can roll me a perception check.
No.
Oh no.
Oh
Rip.
no. Leave it. Let's leave it to Nat.
Oh boy.
Oh, Zoc. There we go.
Great.
Oof, the Arc of Zoc.
All right, the Arc of Zoc. Zoc strikes again. As lightning crashes down, there is a loud poof as thunder kind of rolls through, and Zoc, you hear and feel this differently than other people, maybe because you're shorter and outside. But you feel like the thunder lasted way longer than it should have, and it was way louder than it should have been. It really makes you think that that was not thunder.
Okay. Something definitely blew up, I think. And I'll tell Brett to fly up and look around.
Yeah, Bread immediately, even in the storm, he's gonna see two burning buildings, and
Wait.
I'm gonna hopefully draw them and not erase them. We have burning building A
Hmm.
and burning building B up in the north.
And how badly is it still raining?
It's still raining pretty good. It has lessened a bit, but it is still raining pretty good. And he is actually going to notice something else. Your Bread is the wall itself has actually been blown out as well. The gate is still intact, but there is a large hole in the north wall as well.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'll say I see two ball of fires. One's by the market, one is in the north, and the one in the north is busted open.
Wait, are you sure about this?
Oh, it's begun.
No, I'm not, Cat.
I'm gonna say Nat wouldn't have immediately noted Zoc when he started talking because she turned around and was asking what was going on inside. But if anybody inside started reacting to Zoc saying things like that, she would have. That's when she would have caught on. Hey, something's wrong.
Let's roll out Autobots.
Yeah.
And as soon as Zoc mentions the wall being blown open, that's the direction Nat's gonna start running.
Okay.
Because
Nat,
she has no idea which council members are where.
right. As you guys start, as Nat begins to run out, I'm going to ask those of you in the building, you would not have noticed that, but you would have felt something, and it would have been a low rumble.
Can I distinct if it's between a thunder or more than thunder?
Luna, you were the only one because you would have experienced something like this in your lifetime.
Then
was
I go
wanting to
running.
ask you the same question.
Like I'm looking at Garrett, and my face just drops, and I start bolting.
Where do you head?
Towards the town, or because I don't know where they live. Have we ever been to any of their houses?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, actually, would no, because we brought her back to the council building. We
Yep.
didn't. Yeah, we
Yep.
we didn't see where they would have brought her.
Never been to any of the
Oh.
council members' houses.
Then
Except to go.
I will. Yeah, other than Togoto's. Then I would run towards the council building, and if I notice any smoke or fire or extra light that shouldn't be there, that's when I would divert.
Okay, so
I mean,
Nat's gonna run north.
Zoc's already telling you guys. One is by the market, one is in the north.
Okay, yeah. So Luna, as you come out, Zoc would tell you which way to go. Like there's
Okay.
two directions.
I'll ask him if Zoc noticed which way Togoto went.
I'll see Togoto.
No, you have not seen Togoto.
Oh, okay. Huh. Which way? Where is he? No. No. Then I will go towards the north, or the north one.
Okay. you're gonna do that. As you turn to leave, Luno, as you head out,
Mhm.
you hear Garrett from in the cell. You have to release me. I need to go make sure they're okay. The town cannot function without the council.
Okay. I'll stop,
So,
like mid-track as I'm about to run out the door, and then I'm going to turn around and I'll look at him. And it's like, you try anything, and you're going to answer to me, and I'll open the door.
Tav and Dante, do either of you stop him?
Yeah, Tab is
No.
definitely stopping him.
I stop him.
Tab
I don't.
definitely stops him. So Zoc, I'm gonna say, okay, so you were inside, you would actually see this, so you try to stop him as well.
Actually, as soon as Nat leave, I would probably leave with Nat as well. So I'm not
Okay,
gonna see that.
okay, never
Never
mind.
mind.
All right, so that conversation didn't happen, Luno. Zoc would not have told you where to go. However, the inside conversation still happens, and you go to let him out. And Tab, how do you stop him?
I'm gonna slam his hand away, like, no, don't let him out.
And then the
Stop it.
gnome is like, open the door.
Time is of the essence. He wasn't lying. I still think everyone was like, he wasn't lying. He knows where we need to go. Well, he can come with us. We'll take him with us.
hey,
Yeah, Vid?
now because I was wondering if I can go, since Zog say there's 2 buildings like on fire or explode or something, and I saw, right, and did we saw Luno like leave to that direction, and Zog also leave to that direction,
Yeah.
right? As well to the north.
Nat and Zoc left to the north. Yes.
I want to talk to Barry and say, Barry, hey, let's go check on the other building. Since we're gonna
Okay.
check the north, let's go check the other one.
Okay, you got a point. Let's go that way.
Okay.
Yeah, then we boat to over there.
Okay. So back to the inside of the building here. So you slap his hand away, Tav, and do you continue to try to let him out, Luno?
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna do a contention then. How are you trying to let him out? And Tav, in response to how Luno's trying to let him out, how do you stop him? So start with Luno.
Ooh, Dante also wants to let him out.
God, I don't know. I guess athletics would be the only option, because acrobatics wouldn't work.
All right. I need to know specifically like what you're actually trying to do to
Oh,
let him out.
okay. I will. It's a key lock. Is the key in there, or is it just house that's locked? Who has the key?
To go
To go to like that.
Dakota
Oh.
had the key.
Well, then I will attempt to pick the lock.
Okay, that is something that you could do. Dante also does want to let him out, Tab, just so you know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't. Dante, can you say something real quick?
So,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we can still hear you. I don't know why I didn't hear you when you said it the first time. Okay. So not Nat. God, Luno goes into try to pick the lock. How do you stop him?
I'm gonna take his tools away.
Okay.
Like, and ask, why do you believe him?
He was right.
just
We can
told
keep
us.
an eye on him.
We don't know what he'll look like in 3 seconds.
We'll find him again. Like, if him being here is less helpful than him being out there and helping us. Apparently, he has. If what he's saying is true, he has a stake in this town.
We need to have something over his head to make it worth his while to come back.
Just keep me tied up. Take me with you. I don't care. Just get me out of here.
All right.
Here, you're safe here.
Obviously, nowhere is safe if they blew up the council members.
They probably didn't. I'm sure Togoto saved them first.
I felt the bombs. It happened.
Well, I guess Tav is just saying like the council members weren't there when it.
Ugh.
I mean, that is a possibility. Tagoto might have gotten them out of their houses before the bombs went off.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Would have gotten one. I don't think he would have been out of character. He would have been able to get one. I don't think he would have been able to get both
Literally Batman around.
We'll see.
with 2 minutes.
We don't know either way at the moment.
It was so yeah, it was not 1:30, like almost 1:30 when he brought him up there. By the time you guys were having that conversation, it was almost 1:30.
Oh, so he could have already made it to a house and been blown up himself.
Possibly.
Definitely.
That too.
All three members might be dead, or all three members might be alive. No one knows yet.
Or two of them in one.
Schrodinger's Bob.
Everyone is both alive and dead.
Oh my God.
Until we find out otherwise.
Psychology. All right. So, what are you doing? Are you actually stopping him, Tav, or are you gonna let him out? Let him try and pick the lock.
Can I intervene if Net does? I mean, if Tav does try and stop Luna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Tav is just gonna let it be known, like, I think this is a terrible idea and you're making a huge mistake.
Noted, and goes to unlock it.
All right. Roll me a sleight of hand check. With advantage because you're using thieves' tools, I'm assuming.
Yes. 24.
Yeah, that's a good thing you had advantage. The 16 was not high enough. So, yeah, you are able to unpick this lock and open the cell. And he has his hands up as you open it up and just says, "Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go."
Whatever rope I have left. I don't have any rope left. Dante, rope.
Aye.
Stat.
I rope him.
You roped him. All right. All right. Dante, if you were tying him up, I would like for you to roll me a sleight of hand check.
I give it to this man.
Oh, you give
Give it to me.
Okay, go ahead and Luna, roll me a sleight of hand check then.
At advantage.
No, just a normal sleight of hand check.
Oh, then you might be right, Nat. I mean, Tav. All right, 12.
12. Okay. It looks like you've secured it pretty well. You've got the hands bound. You've got a leash
lead.
for the lead for the hands, and you're able to lead them out.
All right, and let's go.
All right, and the three of you head out. Which way do you go?
I follow him.
Oh, okay. You're all
Lead the
following
way.
him. Yep. So he's gonna go to the middle of town, this direction, with the three of you.
Yep.
Okay. So we're gonna start with the two up north. So Nat and Zoc, as the two of you make your way up north, you can see the building burning still in the now drizzling rain that seems to be subsiding as you are walking or running to it.
Do we see anyone else coming out of their houses to investigate?
Oh yeah, there's people coming out of all of the houses to look at this thing that just happened. The next door people are just like pointing and gawking.
Okay.
And
Ned is trying to get some clue as to which council member's house this was, so she's
yep.
like watching what people are saying, trying to determine who was here.
Gotcha. It was. Give me a second here. I gotta make sure I have the right. Yeah.
Say Brett is going the other way.
Oh, Brett's going the other way.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. All right. So, do you find out that this is Hilda's house?
Okay. All right.
Yep. And you do not see Tagoto anywhere around here.
Nat's gonna run into the building.
Okay. Zoc, do you try and stop Nat?
I mean, I know I wouldn't be able to, so I'm just gonna stand there and watch.
Well, let me ask another way. Do you assist Nat
No.
with any spells or anything to try to put the fire out? Is what I'm getting at.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
I don't have anything to
Okay.
do anything.
That's fine. I'm just asking. I'm giving you guys options. I'm going to try and
You
see.
can Eldritch Blast a puddle, and maybe that will put out some fire.
You could try to talk to some of the other people and try to convince them to get buckets or things like that.
Yeah, yeah. I'll.
It is also raining, so
Yeah.
for that.
All
So
right. So you
I have
try
no
to.
idea how long that'll take.
All right. So Nat, I'm gonna have you roll a Constitution. I'm gonna have you roll probably a couple Constitution saving throws. Nat, you charge into the building, and as soon as you charge in, there's not a whole lot left of this building. In fact, you can, as you make your way through the shattered front door, you can see straight back into the back where the farmland kind of is. There's basically a large hole, a blast zone back to the back wall, basically. And as you make your way in, fire kind of surrounds you, and I'd like for you to make a Constitution saving throw as smoke begins to fill your lungs as you charge in through this building. All right, you charge in and roll me a perception or investigation, either one.
That's going to be perception.
All right.
Her passive is also 19.
Yep.
That works.
All right. That's exactly how it works. So
Right.
you charge in and you look around this building and you see, unfortunately, a severed limb of a dragonborn on the floor by one of the now shattered and burning beds.
Okay. Does she see any signs of a child?
You do not.
Okay.
Do
In the
you
rubble
continue?
and everything, does she see any signs of like would have been separate rooms?
Yeah, absolutely. But
Okay.
you don't see any signs of the child.
He's gonna keep looking.
Okay.
From outside, I will.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I will persuade people to put out the fire.
Okay.
I'll say,
roll me a persuasion or performance with advantage. Because yeah, people are gonna want to get this thing put out before it catches their house on fire.
Yeah.
I'll say, quickly, grab a bucket. Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, not only do you convince the person that you're talking to, but that person also convinces another person, and that person also convinces another person. Pretty soon you have the north side, everyone who's been gawking, they're all running as quickly as they can to wherever they can to the lake to grab water. Or not lake, a river. They're all running to the river to grab buckets of water and running back and throwing it on this burning building. After a minute or so, you have about 10 people that are trying to put this out with buckets of water, which unfortunately for Nat creates more smoke inside. So Nat, did you roll a second Constitution saving throw? I need you to roll a second one.
Not yet. I didn't hear you ask that.
Sorry. I didn't.
Okay.
Nice. All right. So despite the smoke filling your lungs, you seem the adrenaline rushing through your body allows you to continue moving, and you continue searching this house until you find what looks to be a broken bedroom with a shattered window. I would like for you to roll me a insight or another perception check. Actually, no, just a straight insight check. I'd like for you to roll me an insight check. Because you're going to see the window was open. You kind of get the feeling that the window probably shouldn't have been open in a rainstorm.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible that maybe the child snuck out in the middle of the night.
Okay. But there's no sign of
There's
her
no
anywhere.
sign of her.
Okay. Then in that case, she's gonna go try and see what else she can find of Hilda.
Okay. All right. Roll me a third Constitution saving throw. Holy
That
crap!
adrenaline is kicking
It
in,
is that
apparently.
adrenaline is like full force. All right. So anyone's after this will be with disadvantage.
Okay.
um, so you start searching this house and you can't seem to find any sign of the child or any other piece of Hilda. You have only been able to find a part of her leg until you get towards the back of the house that has been blown out, and you can see that as gruesome as it is, the shoulder of her is like stuck into part of the wall, but it's missing the rest of the body.
And I'm assuming like heavily burned,
Yep.
like
Yep.
very probably mostly incinerated.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, there's not much left.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to need you to make me one more Constitution saving throw to get out of the building with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
Ooh, not good.
All right. So as you finally figure out, you think you figured out what happened inside the building a little bit. There's no Hilda left to recover. There's no child in here that you can find. You start to make your way outside of the building, and as you do, either the adrenaline stops rushing through you, or you just start to realize how little you can breathe, and your breathing just gets heavy and labored. And you start to feel dizzy and faint, but you are able to make it out of the building. However, you do take 6 points of, I'm going to say, exsanguination damage, as you kind of like choke and cough as you come out, just as people are still splashing water on the building with
If
buckets.
it's mostly smoke, I would say it's probably like poison damage,
Yeah,
but that's fair.
basically.
Yeah.
Just for flair.
Okay.
Yeah, so Zoc, she comes out coughing and choking.
And
Just
just like frantically trying to sign to anyone nearby that would understand. I'm trying to remember the daughter's name.
oh,
It's Vinya.
Vinya.
Vinya, that's what it was. And just like frantically signing Vinya. I didn't see Vinya in there.
Oh, so you signed that to Zoc?
Yeah.
Doc and anyone else that happens to be around and understands sign.
Yeah.
And
I'd imagine if this is their house, there might be a couple other people around that know since Hilda knew it. So
Yeah. However, no one else speaks sign.
okay.
I would talk to the other people. I'll ask, Does Vinya lives here too?
They're gonna say yes.
Oh fuck. Are you sure you didn't find Vinya in there?
Didn't see any sign. Her window was open.
The window's open. I'll go around where the window is, like in the outside.
Okay.
See if I can find any track of Vinya jump out or leaving.
Okay.
Nat will do her best to follow while coughing like crazy.
Yep. And I'm gonna need for Zoc, in order to get close enough to see this window, to actually look at it, to see if you can tell anything. I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw, as the building continues to burn and the wind's whipping the flames around, creating an enormous amount of heat.
Con save.
And
Ooh, I am actually really good at this.
There we go. All right. Yeah, you managed to get close enough to the window to take a good look at this window. So roll me a insight or perception or investigation.
Investigation it is. Ooh, 17s in a row. 18.
Hey,
All right. You said investigation?
Yeah.
All right. So looking at this window, you are you kind of get the feeling that maybe this was opened by the child herself. It doesn't make any sense that the window should have been open in the middle of a rainstorm, and the fact that you have spent so much time, probably moving in and out of windows and stuff, kind of gives you a little bit of a foreknowledge of, possibly what might have happened with this window. You also find that the window itself, what little bit is left, seems to have been barred open to make sure that the window stayed open.
Whoa. That's weird. And I tell Nat what I found.
Any signs of where Vinya might have gone?
Yeah, any tracks or anything?
Because the rain is so heavy, there's not a whole lot of tracks, but there is a bit of a trail. Not necessarily tracks per se, but you can definitely see where someone has made a bit of a hole outside of this window, as if like continuing to like jump out and land in the same spot over and over.
Okay. But no sign of what direction they might have gone.
No sign of what direction they might have gone.
Well,
Okay.
It's a dead end.
Nat would sign at Zoc. Your bird thing.
Oh, my bird is with the other group, and cut to the other group.
And cut to the other group.
Right.
Yep. So the other group, as you make your way over to this burning building, which is now engulfed in flames, you see people starting to come out, and just like Nat and Zoc, starting to gawk at this spectacle of burning flame of this building. Just and as you get closer, you see Tagoto coming out with Luda, walking, shambling down the street together. And as Tagoto sits down holding Luda up, this big half-orc, you can see that Tagoto actually has a lot of shrapnel in his back. Very much like he just protected Luda from a lot of shrapnel. So the two of them sit down almost in the middle of the open road, while people start to gather around them. A lot of them are looking at the building, and the two look absolutely in shambles at the moment.
I will ask them if we need to go inside.
Hang on, because Barry and Vid left first, I'm actually gonna start with them. So Barry and Vid, the two of you see them coming out. What do you do?
I would ask, who do we call? Do you guys need help? And who do we get?
Luda's gonna look up at you and just like he's like kind of shaky. We need to get to see it. We need to find Hilda. We need to see if she's okay. We need to also get people to put the damn fire out. And he starts screaming at the people gawking to start putting the fire out. Which they do. They start grabbing.
Intimidated.
Everyone starts grabbing buckets and like, oh shit, yeah, we should probably be doing that.
When a massive half-orc starts yelling at you, you tend to listen.
Yeah, typically.
Even if he's not a town councilman.
Yeah. So they start putting the fire out, and as that's happening, Vid, what do you do? Vid? You muted?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right.
Is there anyone else inside the fire?
No.
I ask.
No, it was just me. Luckily, Tagoto came just in time. Tagoto, are you okay? And you see, so this happens as the rest of you guys come up. You see Togoto just kind of like turn his back a little bit and look back behind him. I've seen better days. And as that happens, everyone else comes up, led by Garrett, who is yelling, "Oh, oh! Thank God, they're still alive." They
What does
didn't.
Garrett look like at the moment?
Oh, he is his true form. He never
Oh,
changed back.
okay.
Yeah, he's definitely drawing attention.
Okay.
Did me and Barry see this?
Absolutely.
That's
And,
weird.
okay, and as the three of you came, and I was like, "Who the hell is that guy?"
You
Hello?
saw him change, didn't you?
No, Vid
No.
wasn't there for it.
Nope, he was outside.
Oh,
I was outside.
this is. Oh, okay. This is Garrett, the one we captured. He told us about this.
Wait, that's Garrett? What the fuck? No, what? Never mind. Help me get him up. So I want to get him up and at least like put him somewhere.
Which him? Togoto or Luda?
I want to pick a good Togolo.
Okay.
Since he's
And
the
I was
injured
like,
one.
Barry, pick the what's this other guy's name again?
Luda.
Luda.
Hey Barry, pick up Luda,
Okay.
and I'll pick up Togolo. So we gotta pick him up, and I want to put him like near like the wall of the building.
Okay, like just dragging him, like getting him further away from the burning building.
Yes.
Higoto probably is very adamant about not leaning against anything, though.
Yeah, he's not gonna lean, but he will definitely appreciate the assistance and getting further away from the fire.
Okay.
And although Garrett is tied, he will attempt to assist with this. Luno and Tav and Dante, what are the three of you doing? Luno is being led by Garrett, who is pulling you along, Luno.
I'll be like, hold up, and like, how close are you to me, Tav?
Barely.
Fairly close.
Yeah, standing.
I was about to cut the ropes. And then I just catch up with him and noticing that Tav's close enough to me. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to go towards Togoto.
Okay.
And we're going to try to get him going.
Oh, okay. Get him how? Get him going.
Pick him up.
Help.
Get on
help.
one side of him.
Gotcha.
Try to get him farther away from the fire.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're assisting. Okay, you're helping them move them away. Dante and Tav, what are the two of you doing?
Helping
I
him build
won-
a fire.
Okay. Help him put out the fire. Tav or Dante, sorry, I missed what you were doing, Dante.
I wanted to ask Togoto if we should go inside and look for more signs of foul play.
He's gonna look at you.
The building is on.
Yeah, he's gonna look at you like you're freaking nuts. You want to go inside?
Well, I mean, when it's put out. Or do you need me to help you take out all those things on your back?
Yes, that would be helpful. If you have anything to help put the fire out, that would also be very helpful.
You know what? I actually might.
Ice daggers.
Yep, exactly.
Can I use Dragon's Breath as cold?
Yeah, I'll let you do that. Yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
Wait, quick
Yeah, go ahead, Vid.
quick question. Isn't that like his ice? What's it called again?
Dragon breath.
That's a spell.
It's a spell.
Yeah, the spell. But no, like Luno's spell about the
Ice knife.
Ice knife. Yeah.
Wait, is he like a shooter out or just grab us by hand and throw it? Because I have a feeling it might cause even more damage than the fire itself.
Well, I mean,
We'll find
either
out.
it goes out or the house isn't, destroyed anyways. We're trying to limit the damage.
Gotcha. All right. So,
Okay then.
uh,
In time, here comes the digitation.
Say that again, Tab. You kind of cut out a little bit.
Can I do prestidigitation with water?
Hmm.
If I can do it with fire, you know.
You know what? I will allow it. You're able to prestidigitate small amounts of water. Um, kind of like just like throwing your hand at the fire as much as you can. It doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot, but it does seem to be doing something.
It adds up. I can
It
do
does.
it.
A lot of times,
Seems like I
infinitely.
can do it 3 times. Well, I can have 3 instantaneous effects going at once.
Right. Okay. So,
I'm gonna have to get pretty close, by the way.
yeah, I know. So, Luno, what is the range on yours? And Tab, what is the range on yours?
10 feet.
10 feet. So, Tab, you are also going to have to make a con saving throw, as well as Dante.
Okay.
Hold on. Of course you're gonna be a bitch.
Let's hope this goes well. Nope. It's late. It's time for Tab's bedtime.
You can still do it. You can just choose to take damage to do it.
Well, I guess I was expecting if I rolled that low that I would just already take damage.
This is to see whether or not you were going to take damage if you chose to do it. If you're choosing to do it, yes, you will take damage.
Right,
But-
so he chose to do it.
Well, I'll describe it to you, and that's why I'm gonna give you that option. So as the three of you get closer, I missed. What's your range on that, Luno? Sorry.
60.
60. All right, so you'll be okay.
I need to get close, at least 15 feet.
Yeah, you also need to make a con save.
I am gonna die to fire. That's not even touching me.
Maybe tie to fire. It might be dying to ice.
You're right.
Is someone saying something? Gabe, are you saying something?
Nope, I didn't hear anything.
I'm hearing like a rustle.
You can't hear Gabe.
Oh no.
Nope, I don't hear
Gabe.
Gabe. No.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh no, he's glitching out.
Gabe.
Hello.
Can't hear you.
Yep, still don't hear anything.
Are your headphones charged?
Ooh.
He said yes.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, stupid headphones. I had them down. They still thought they were muted. That's gonna be fun. Okay, so
Right.
as the three of you make your way closer, Luno, you can actually cast it from where you're at. The other two, you will have to get much closer. Both of you failed your save, so as you get closer, since you are choosing to do it, as you get closer, the heat of the fire just starts burning your skin. But you choose to cast these spells if you do.
Yes.
Yeah, asking. It starts searing your skin. It starts you are walking up to something that's like 2,000 degrees and like a 10-foot high or 30-foot high wall of flame.
Oh shit.
It's really hot. So you are only gonna take. Oop,
My bad.
you're fine.
It's because I cast it.
You're gonna take 5 points of fire damage, which is basically nothing, and you are able to both
That's
cast
something
your
to me.
spells. Yeah, it is. You're able to cast your spells. All right, so 8. Go ahead and Luno also cast your spell.
It's a concentration spell. Do I have to continue to save?
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
concentration spell, so you can just essentially keep casting.
Yeah, Dragon's Breath lasts for a minute. It allows him to use his action. I think it's an action to breathe out a cone of whatever elemental damage type he chooses when he casts
Nice.
it. But it lasts for
Yeah.
a minute.
Okay, so
So I can go theoretically sweeping
I
the
would
area if
imagine
I
if he's
wanted to.
breathing coal on the flames, though, that would probably help with the con save thing.
It will, but he has to get close enough to do it.
Right.
Yeah. So I take fire damage first.
You take fire damage first, and then the
Yeah,
heat dissipates. Yeah.
Right, that's what I was saying. I don't know if he would necessarily need further Constitution
No,
saves
they
if
they
he's.
only had to make the
Yeah.
one. They're
Okay.
actually what they're doing is actually going to help put the fire out.
Okay.
Luno. Yeah. Okay. So the the three of you kind of step forward a bit and start casting your magic as the people continue to throw buckets of water on this. And with everyone's help, including your own, especially Dante, who just starts breathing out this cold cone, just completely covering the building in ice as the fire starts to dissipate. The fire starts to dwindle and come down and burn down and eventually come down into nothing, into a smoldering heap of flame. And you can see that the building itself is pretty broken. There's not a whole lot left of this building. The windows are shattered out. The back wall has been shattered out. In fact, 3 of the 4 walls are pretty much shattered out. There are still a few walls standing. The chimney is still standing, but most everything else is pretty much blown away. And the fire goes out, and those of you. Oh, actually, that's a good. I could just have a question here. Luna, what did you do with Garrett? Are you still holding him?
Yeah, I think I only need one hand, so I would have probably cast it with the other one.
Okay. Okay. I just making sure. So, you guys managed to put out the fire, and as you turn around, you can see Garrett is kind of still looking over Luda and Tagoto, and Barry and Vid are kind of like tending to them. I'd like for both Barry and Vid to roll me medicine checks.
Oh boy, this is not gonna end well.
Same here. Medicine, where is it?
That was a 1 per second.
Wow.
I don't know about mine.
Let's say Vid's able to help you with this. He's a monk. He's got some help with bodily injuries. Between the two of you, I will say that you guys are able to help both of them kind of recover a bit. Luda seems a little bit in shock that his house has been blown up. He has not taken a whole lot of damage. He's got some smudge, like black smudge on his face and some on his arm. However, the master vampire, as you now know, is in a much worse spot. He is openly bleeding from his back in several places, and it does not seem to stop. Vid, you are able to kind of stabilize him a little bit, but he actually passes out while you guys are there tending to him.
Oh,
and,
shit.
And so everyone else, as you turn, you see Barry and Vid kind of tending to Luda and Tagoto, and Tagoto is unconscious at this point.
I want to yell out, Tav, because I remember the last time I've been, let's just say, burned. Tav was the one who healed me last time, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So I want to ask Tav to probably use the same spell, but on the Master Vampire.
Yeah.
Say, I want to yell, hey Tav, come over here. We need your help.
Yeah, I'll cast.
Do I catch wind of this?
Second
I'm
level.
pretty sure.
Yeah, you would. So you cast it at 2nd level?
Yeah.
Can I give Tav my vial of blood and then tell him to either give it to him or try and cure him with heal wounds? Maybe that'll wake him up.
Okay, and Natalia is losing her mind over there.
Could I also
All right, so
start looking at the building
hold
after all that
all right,
stuff's
hold
done?
on. So Dante, you
Yeah.
want to give him a vial of your blood?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now he's unconscious. So Tav, you try to heal him with cure wounds.
Yep.
So
Don't tell me I just wasted that.
No, you cast cure wounds on it, and it does bring him back. However, he does not stay conscious. Even casting these cure wounds, his wounds close up for a moment, and he regains consciousness. And then you see that the wounds open back up, and he passes back out again after a short time.
You see,
Wait,
Tab kind of turns a little gray.
wait, hold on. What? And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yep. It doesn't look good. And as that happens, Dante, you trying to give him blood? How are you trying to give him your blood?
I have my vial of blood. I can
Are you well? I
open
guess
his
are you
mouth.
like pouring it into his mouth?
Yeah, like I held his head up and
Like a
poured.
potion.
Yeah, like a
Yes.
potion. Okay, so
We see this, right?
oh yeah, absolutely. Dante walks up and pours the vial of blood into the passed out vampire's mouth, and uh, a few moments later, you see the wounds start to close up, and he like weakly opens his eyes up at you, Dante, and just whispers, "Thanks."
No
Uh,
problem, friend.
And I saw this and like, what the hell did you just give him?
Some blood.
And why do you have some blood on you?
I had plans for it later, but now I can't do that. Oh well.
And I'm just go like, and like, I look confused. Like, I'm just look confused.
Oh, yeah. Can the vampire borrow some blood?
Wait, whose blood?
Um,
I'm not
can he
saying
borrow
it.
some blood?
Wait, from me?
Can he
Anyone.
borrow some blood? Anybody?
I'm just gonna step away.
Taff?
Yeah, Tab is stepping away.
you
It's not.
you all hear a deep sigh. I know I'm gonna live to regret this. And Luna holds out his arm.
We're
And
gonna try and not destroy his arm and cut
yeah.
it clean off.
uh you don't need to cut it clean off.
That's what I'm saying.
Tagoto's gonna bite his arm.
Oh!
So yeah, he puts his hand out and Tagoto latches into his arm.
Please tell me you guys are giving them some cover from all the people in the street.
No.
Nah.
Like,
No. No, the people are definitely staring now. They're definitely
However, you
watching
should
this.
probably cure wounds. The big man.
Seeing that, and as soon as I see him latch, I'm going to go over there and cast darkness around us, and I'll say, "Keep doing what you're doing."
Okay.
Okay.
He got cut off.
Okay. Luno is gonna cast darkness on that area so people can't see what's going on.
I'll just tell Luna to take over. I'll go and investigate.
Okay. So Luno, you're still attached to Garrett, who by this time is kind of like looking around at the lot of you. Well, you all are not who I expected you to be. Who are you? Why are you here?
Has anyone said my name out loud?
No?
I don't think so.
Oh, wait, yeah. I think. As I just said, Luna, take over, or whatever.
Does he, just because out of character,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
what's going on.
No,
Does he recognize it?
He.
You might not recognize
don't-
just your first
I
name.
don't think he would recognize just your first name.
Okay, fair
Especially because of the distance from where you guys are at.
enough. Yeah, I don't know. I yell out, we'll talk about that later. Fix this now.
What do you and fix? Oh, what are you telling him to fix?
I don't know. Do you want to donate blood or stop the fire? Can I trust you?
The fire. Well, the fire is out, and he's
Okay.
The fire is out. And you had just cast darkness, so you're standing in darkness, still holding this rope. That's he's looking at everyone else, I guess, and you would hear that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm gonna drag him into the darkness.
Okay, roll me a strength check then.
He's probably like, oh god, no.
Basically.
As you say the fire's out, and as he's dragging him into like his darkness, I want to go check out the aftermath of the burned house.
Okay, you can
3
do
is
that.
my magic number.
Yeah, you can do that, but he definitely does not pull him into the fire.
Oh.
I'm not pulling him into the fire, I mean the darkness.
No, yeah, the darkness. Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. So you're checking out the house, and Dante is checking out the house. So the two of you can roll me an investigation check. I'm still going to have you make a con saving throw with advantage because the fire is not out, but it is definitely still smoldering, smoking.
Okay, fair. Question: would I gain advantage?
You already have advantage on the con
Because
save.
you said it was Oh, okay. For the investigation, I meant. But okay.
Oh, investigation. Yes. You only will have advantage on the investigation check.
Okay, my investigation is
19.
Ouch.
and my
that
con is
place sucks.
15.
Okay. Okay, so Dante, roll me one more con save. That's better.
Hooray.
All right. So,
Wow.
so the two of you are able to walk through the smoldering ruins without choking on this smoldering smoke. You're able to find pockets of fresh air to look, and you both look around. Dante, you can roll an investigation check with advantage. Vid, you already rolled pretty darn high.
Oh, I didn't know I could roll advantage.
You cannot. That's why I said Dante.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
There we go.
Oh man.
Ooh.
All right. So, Vid, you searching through the house, you find small bits of what looks like maybe a pipe bomb or something. It's hard to tell exactly what this contraption is. There's shards of metal that are in places where it shouldn't be. And Vid, you can tell where the explosion came from. It looks like the explosion actually came from the front of the house, blowing its way back. It looks like the bomb may have been planted near the not near the front door, but near the side wall to the left of the front door. And there's shrapnel and stuff blown inside the building as part of that contraption that was the explosion. Dante, with your past experience, with your background in history and war and explosions and things like that happening around you, you are you're able to tell that this bomb was intended to kill whoever was in this building. You're also fairly certain that because there were two bombs, I guess you haven't seen the other one, but this doesn't look like it did as much damage as it should have. This looks like it was a bomb specifically designed to kill one person, but not do a whole lot of other damage. However, you are able to find a small metallic piece that Vid is not able to find, with a small symbol, a very small symbol of Loki on it.
Could I possibly determine maybe the technology used for this? Possibly. If not, then maybe like the general consensus.
So essentially, the bomb itself you're pretty certain that the bomb itself is some sort of compartmentalized pipe bomb. Basically,
Okay.
it's
So
like
like,
a chain reaction pipe bomb that is a directional bomb.
okay, so almost like a dynamite.
Kind of,
Yeah.
but if a dynamite blew out only not in
With
all directions, but in just the direction that the base of it was pointed.
yeah,
That's
like a
how this seems to be designed.
okay, got it. It's almost like a
Yeah.
landmine.
Kind of, yeah.
I want to pick. I want to try to pick up one of these the pipe bomb pieces, but a good size that resembles like a pipe bomb.
I don't think there would be
There,
anything like that
there's
left.
no, there's not gonna be. Dante, because he rolled a nat 20, is the only one who finds a piece large enough to even see part of a symbol on.
So Dante, what do you think of this?
Oh,
As we
there's Loki written all over this for sure.
wait, what?
You know, no, let's go talk about this somewhere else. This isn't a good spot.
Yeah, you're right.
Could I look for any signs of intrusion?
No,
If there's
you definitely
no?
won't be able to tell any signs of intrusion at this point. This house is blown to smithereens.
Fair. And then I will look for these people in the darkness.
Okay. As you do that, we're gonna flip back up to the top where crowds of people have now been able to finally put the fire out. It is smoldering and smoking, and as the fire kind of pewters out, you hear a screaming, crying from behind you, Nat and Zoc. You just hear, "Mom, Mom!" And you would see Vina rushing towards the now smoldering building.
Nat's gonna catch her.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And that is where and that is where we are gonna end the evening.
All right.
I did wanted to go a little longer because we started a little behind schedule, and yeah. So we will pick back up next week at the normal time. Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. This next week is absolutely nuts for Tab and myself. So we'll see how the next week plays out. We're getting a new kitchen and bathroom.
After Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
mentioned that.
we'll see how the week plays out. I'll try and let you know as soon as possible if for some reason we need to reschedule it. But my plan is to play.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good to
I'll
know.
be out next weekend, but I don't think that'll hold anything up.
No, yeah, Tab won't be able to play. She'll be out of town.
Okay.
But we will still be able to do our thing. I honestly think there'll be a lot of role play, so I can just text her what she would probably do.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where we're gonna end. I know it's not a happy note, but we will pick back up next week with seeing how all of this shakes out, and hopefully you guys can get to the bottom of what the hell's going on here.
Right.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, have a good night, you guys.
Hey.
Yeah.